Welcome my friends back to Marvel Snap. We're here, we've got the brand new card. Kitty Pryde has been added to our collection. Ooh, we were pushing hard to be able to make sure that we had the tokens for her. But we have obtained her, and now to be able to limit test the card, be able to see where she falls. A lot of bugs in the card's interactions from what we were expecting her to be able to synergize with, but I still think that she is a beautiful addition, especially to the bounce archetype, which is near and dear to my heart. So I'm very happy in our acquisition, and I think that we can come across some exciting things today. Great to see everybody who's already here in the chat. KG, Sonic Snap, Kaz, TMS here as well. Sonic Snap, great to see you. Hope you're ready to chill. ACG, how's it going? Bounce Deck Mania is upon us. Kaz and Looping Moon, everybody hopping in immediately. Hyped for our gal. Let's see where she can take us. Glad the beast interaction does not work, KG. It is a bit of it's a definite power throttle on what she is capable of doing. If she was able to throw down or able to maintain the free stat line for the entire game, it would be actually crazy. It'd be crazy. Exciting that the collector will work in the future. Oh, do we have any confirmation from the devs? I should check the Discord. Bastion Pryde is so free. Oh yes, Bastion Pryde is so good. Losing the Shang-Chi. Let's see. Where is game announcements? Have I considered her with the Moon Girl? So Moon Girl is what TLSG was rocking with her, right? To be able to get a duplication of her after she has gained some power. It's a clever idea. I just don't know how much you're really able to amp up in time. Let's give a Mysterio. I really want Bishop to be able to gain from the Mysterios, but I mean 12 points. 12 points is so good. We could Falcon, I suppose, and then you still get the Bishop Mysterio synergy later. When we pick up the Korg. We'll see. They confirmed it is a bug on the collector interaction specifically. Did they say anything about the Beast interaction? Beast works with Deadpool, right? Yes. Deadpool maintains his price through his returns. Without wax. Great to see you, mate. Hope you're having a good afternoon. We will throw Bishop over here. And then we'll go Bast. Probably to Angela. Be able to empower the Korg and especially the Mysterio for us. Are we going to do daily streams eventually? We're going to see, KG. I've got my energy pulled a lot of different directions. It would be great if I could find the right balance to be able to do it, but we'll see. Let's throw Korg. Oh, the Sandman. No, my nemesis. Does Sandman stop the Mysterio illusions? I'm not sure I've seen this interaction before. I don't think he does. I think the Moon Girl hand size becomes a problem. It could. I can see where the Moon Girl hand size would start to gate you because she's trying to duplicate everything. And Kitty is hopping back into the right side of your hand. So would you actually want to run like a discard synergy to be able to make sure that Moon Girl could hit the target you want? That's something to think about. So I lose to Dr. Doom, but I don't have a different allocation of Chavez to be able to win. Up by 3, up by 2. The margin is too small. I'll still take it. I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to be running Sandman today. Ooh, we squeak it out. They did not have the Dr. Doom. You just typed 5 lines and ended with a smile, and then the smile became the entire message. I don't know, Looping Moon. Take it up with YouTube. YouTube, get your stuff together. TJC, great to see you. Beast might not be a bug that would be broken. It does seem like it would be crazy powerful. You watched many streamers. They still can't use Kitty correctly, Sonic Snap. Yeah, we had the Sandman gating us. I feel like I'm pretty happy with the Kitty performance. So what are the common mistakes that you see with the Kitty play? Krakoa. the featured location is a terrible one, right, guys? We can get this out of the way early. This location sucks, and we wish that it had never been made. Do I just bounce him back immediately? I feel like I do, to ratchet up the... The alternative is that I just play Kitty. Then I can play Bishop, and then I could play Mysterio and Beast together. Okay, I think I sold myself on doing something different. We'll do it like this. YouTube chat is kind of bad, but we'll deal with it. Yeah, it's got some redeeming features. Namely that it's connected to my 20,000 subscribers and is an environment that people are familiar with and consistently check. Put the Bishop in. Krakoa makes the worst decisions I've ever seen. I know, TJC. It's actually terrible. I was playing Lockjaw. I was playing Thor Lockjaw on the free-to-play account, and I had, what was it? Superflow gave me an energy cheat, so I was able to play my Jane Foster on 4, and then it handed over to Krakoa for turn 5. I had Odin, Mjolnir, Wasp. It decides to play, and Lockjaw on the board. It decides to play Odin off to the side first, then Mjolnir behind him, and then the Wasp also not to Lockjaw. That's all like, what am I supposed to do with this? It's terrible. If we return Kitty, I can play her, play Hood, play Beast. Not bad. Kitty will go up by 2, come back, be free for 1 turn, continue to buff the Bishop through all of this. We'll see this. We'll see this. Krakoa needs an animation. That's the other thing. They keep releasing all of these featured locations, and then it's like a month later they get animations and effects, and it's just like zip, zip. It's really quick and kind of jarring given the level of artistry that they've given to everything else. Are you kidding me? What? I have Angela last and I have Bast making the demon smaller? Oh no. What a play. What a play. Oh, you got that Taskmaster on the armor. Let's go. What is happening? Yusuf, you don't think you'll play a lot today because of stuff like that? The stuff that just happened right there? Not only did Krakoa play your Mystique without a target, it also played her on the Cosmo. Yeah, yeah. A little Angela. That's the kicker. But we have the real Mysterio. We're actually winning Isle of Silence. And my 2 demons that... Oh, they didn't want it. Just have to run Scarlet Witch with this location. I can't. Veloso 1 Raptor, I feel you. I definitely feel you. Like, this is a location that you just have to cancel. It's that bad. At least you have the chance to cancel it, unlike Ego. Grab our missions here. Trying to make sure that I have enough gold for the Throg bundle. Looking at being able to have 7,000 gold in the bank to be able to pick up Throg. Not gonna lie, I think it was very funny. Which is why you don't hate the location. The 3 power demons, yeah. I got it again. If you guys thought the last game was great, just wait till this one. If you were climbing, you would not play at all. Yeah. We need an Ego for every turn. Big boy Ego. Oh, could you imagine Krakoa and then Ego just takes over? You're like, no, it's Krakoa. Ah, it's Ego. That's my impersonation of me if that happens. In that scenario. I will demon on right. Spread the love. The Bast is going to be hitting the Bishop, the Hawk, the Mysterio. That's a pretty good line for us. Snapping on T5, gambling Krakoa plays really bad for the opponent. Honestly, I saw someone Sonic Snap that was trying to do an all-in pressure on Krakoa line. They had Daredevil and they had Kang in deck. And so they were trying to see how badly Krakoa smacked the opponent, and then they would snap and see if they would hang in there. It was very clever. I'm going to give them that. It was a clever idea. I want to play Bishop. Master Mold is fun. You really want to get to play in the raffles that you can lose funnily. Miyamoto, great to see you. Was hoping that you would be able to show up on the stream. Miyamoto, have you seen the Ghost Hazmat tech? It's crazy. With Ghost, you guarantee that all the cards they play on turn reveal before your Hazmat effects hit. So I was playing up the Angela last. You're killing me. You're killing me. I can't even use my Shang-Chi to be able to hit the monster. You didn't want to consider that, Krakoa? I had a 12 power 4 cost play right here, and you decide to play a 0 Angela. Looping Moon off to study some more. Hope you have a productive session. Hurricane, it's going great. I'm expecting to see a lot of Sandman today, honestly, while we're trying to test bounce, but I'm happy. I'm having a good time. Okay, we could. How does it feel to move the monster mid and then punch their monster in the face while also buffing our Angela? I mean, it's better than just playing Chavez. Okay. I'm into it. Remove Angela from the deck. Krakoa just doesn't like the Angela, I guess. Grizzly, you got 3,000 collector tokens yesterday. 3K more for the Galactus or the high EV. Ooh, you're cruising, Grizzly. You're cruising. Krakoa should be leech effect rather than ego. You know what, Sandcastle? I agree with you. It would be better. Oh. Odin on the arrow with the Sandman. I've heard that this is the new ramp tech, but I don't know. I don't love it. Victory. That's another one for us. We should have snapped. We had him. Not sure how you feel about the Pixel Hawk. Yeah, most of the pixels I'm not super high on, but this is one of the ones that I think is the best. You know? It's just pretty clean. Pretty clean. Hopefully I find another Hawk variant at some point here. So glad Bounce is getting some support. Ooh, and then we have the Hit Monkey coming out later. Finally got Galactus, and while it doesn't win many cubes, it's so fun to play. You're having fun even though you're not climbing so much. Dark Nizzle. It is a very powerful card. Warps the game. Man, Bast is nuts. Do we think that we're going to see a nerf to Bast, guys? Like this. I played a 1 cost and I just got 6 power. That's crazy. So I play Kitty. I could just let the Hood die, but I do hold Falcon. I think I'll just let it go. Let it die. The indelible words of Ozzy Osbourne. You like the location that affects turn 5? Those are the best. Are they the best, KG? I feel like they're universally the worst. So we establish Bishop. And... well, yeah. We'll do this. Evil Bart. Sure, you've been asked this already. You have Kitty pinned with 9,000 tokens banked, and you love Bounce and Sarah archetypes. The next cards you're looking for are Hit Monkey and High Evolutionary. Do I recommend Kitty? I actually do. If you are excited about Hit Monkey especially, then I think Kitty, even in the buggy state, now we've had some things confirmed as bugs, like the interaction with the Collector, I was told, is going to be something that they're going to try and patch as quickly as possible. I'm thinking that it's going to be the best possible bounce deck with Hit Monkey and Kitty together. So that's what I'm looking forward to constructing. We don't have a lot of time here. Angela down. This is T4. Kitty, like, do I use Beast is kind of my my question. Because I could pull her back, and then I could play Kitty, and I could play, well, I would play her to Bast. And then I could play the Demon to keep the Demon, I suppose, and then I could play Beast to pick him up. Sure. Have I seen the TLSG Wave Kitty deck? It was pretty nasty. I saw briefly, it's like running a Moon Girl, and then because Kitty is unaffected by wave, you can fit 2 kitties off of the Moon Girl if you get her to duplicate, and then you're also able to play a 6-drop, right? I think I have the tactics down. Okay, then I play Korg. Then I play... Do I fit the Falcon? I could just go for... Falcon's gonna also pick up the Demon, though. Play you. And then I get to play Kitty for free. Extra 2 on the Kitty. Okay. Would you buy Valkyrie or wait for the high evolutionary? I would definitely buy the Valkyrie. Valkyrie is good in so much right now. I think that Valkyrie, especially as the series 4 card, a lot more affordable, very flexible, very powerful right now. Valkyrie is the future. That's how I'm seeing it. So they're going to have Hazmat to be able to try and hit us. But I just dodged... I dodged the on-reveal order. So... Your, and I pull the Kitty back as well. Your Hazmat's not looking too impressive, only hitting my 4 cards here. Then I can throw the Demon back. And then we can put combo of Bast, Korg, Kitty. Kitty, what happened to you? Why are you a 3? She's maintaining the image of power from Necrotia. She should actually be a 5. I believe when I play her here, she's going to be a 7. And I think she's just, because I pulled her back, she's not updating to her actual power. Oh yeah, see? In hand, she is still affected by Necrotia. Oh, you guys can't see that. Great. In hand, she is still affected by Necrotia. There, we got it. That's so weird. Right? It's really weird. Do we snap back? I don't think you beat me. I'd love to hear how you do this one. Oh my gosh, my chat was not updated. Here we go. Kitty can't be bounced. Kitty can be bounced. She just has some awkward interactions with the bouncing. For some reason, her cost is 1 again. Yeah, Beast. The Beast energy saver does not remain. There, she went back up to what she needed to be. Wow. Spectrum? I'm gonna have to give that one the star eyes. Spectrum Hazmat. Miyamoto? Miyamoto in the chat? What is this? I've never seen this. I think it's a great idea. You've got Sarah, Luke Cage, Lizard, Ant-Man. You have all these cheap ongoing effects. You even went for a more expensive one in the Typhoid Mary. And then you throw down Hazmat Spectrum together. Little some support for the channel and card acquisition. Cool Water, thank you for the $20 super chat. Incredibly generous. Thank you, man. Goes a long way here at the channel. It does help us stay in the cards and keep on bringing the card reviews back to you guys. Glad that you've been enjoying the videos. Thank you so much. This is Binks' deck. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to have to give it a try. That's a solid combo. It's a great combo. It's just like Binks released this today. God. When am I going to be able to have sway over the community that when I release a video, I suddenly start seeing it on ladder? Someday, someday. Ongoing Hazmat. We've talked about this one. We have not talked about it with the Spectrum finish, Miyamoto. I kind of want to Hood Beast. I think that's valuable enough to play off curve here. It was last week. I must have missed that one. There's Kitty. We will play Beast to pick these boys up. And then... do I just set up Kitty Pryde or do I set up Demon? I don't want to set up the Demon. I want the Demon to play to Washington. So... I will just play Kitty. Currently been Thanos, which is better, Thanos or Galactus? Ashro, I'm gonna go with Thanos is still better. Thanos he's got a ways to go. I mean, the man is inevitable. Thanos domination is upon us, and I'm all here for it. I think that Galactus, honestly, last I checked, was not doing so hot in terms of win rate or cube gain, and Thanos was still doing pretty well even post-update. So I am Team Thanos. I will let the hood die. I want Angela, and then we can return Kitty. Dirtanabe, thank you for the subscription, mate. Thank you. We can then deploy Korg for the buff. I'm going to hang on to the squirrel just as like a sacrifice here at Warrior Falls in case that ends up being important. Yeah, I'm going Thanos. I'm Camp Thanos. Connor, good morning, Teddy. Video last night was great. Hopefully they fix all the kitty bugs soon. I know. I mean, here's the crazy thing is that she's still fun and she's still good. So once they get her up to where we kind of expect her to be, we could be seeing some insane stuff. So much Sandman, eh? Do I care? Kitty was bounced by Beast, right? No, I never bounced the kitty with the Beast. Okay. I want to play the demon now, and then next turn I get the Chavez. So I'm going to lose to Dr. Doom, but I'm in a decent spot otherwise. I could remove the kitty to play Chavez to win mid, or I can play Chavez on right. Just playing Chavez on right. I lose to Dr. Doom, but that's... No, I don't even lose to Dr. Doom. I wouldn't, because we got him. We still got him. We got him through the Sandman. He set up Sandman on turn 4. It wasn't good enough. Right? Dr. Doom over here. I kill the Electro. It's 5-9. I win. And then he has a 8 power coming in here. 15 to 20. I win again. 9 power demons, baby. It cannot be stopped. Sandman is the future. The future is coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere. Teddy, do I have permission to use that clip of you saying Valk is the future in a montage of Valk losing? For sure, KG. As long as you link me. Just, if you, like, at me, YouTube has the new at feature. You can, like, at Teddy Ninja and I'll be able to notice it. Oh, arrow left. Arrow left would have been great for them, right? If they'd had the arrow, that's what they should have done. Astro with the winning tech. Maybe they didn't have it in hand. Maybe they didn't see the play. You know the deck runs it, though. You're losing 90% of your games have dropped from 75 to 71 in one day. Oh, no, Homelander. Homelander. You got to get those numbers up. You got to get your... I'm trying to make a joke about his caring about his reputation to, like, the specific demographics. It's not coming together. Chat, help me out. Anyway, what's your deck, Homelander? Maybe we can pull you out of the tilt. You saw a post that Elysium doesn't discount Kitty, which seems hilariously broken. Is Enchantress going to be worth it on the Kitty Monkey bounce decks to counter the Sandman? You know, it might actually be worth it. You're right. I don't know how solid it's going to be to run the Enchantress, but if we're in a world where it's like everybody's running bounce or ramp, I think bounce has to bring the Enchantress just to be able to open up their final turn options. His Q rating, his Q rating. Okay, so I go Falcon first or last. I don't care, but I just hide the demon down here. We'll have to wait to get her, though. There you go, KG. I think Enchantress will be good in the monkey bounce. Enchantress is, it's a good call. It's a good call. VJ, good morning. Been stuck at the 30 to 35 range. I believe that you can push through. Elysium does discount Kitty, by the way. Okay, so if you return Kitty, then she locks herself to 1 cost for that planning phase, is my understanding. If I bast, I can get the big hood. And then I could do something like... Well, here's the thing. I can... What's the order? I Hood, I beast, then but then the bast hits my demon. So my demon goes down 3, but my hood goes up 5. It's so weird. I will bast, Korg, beast? We'll see how this goes. Ramp is OP. You got the infinite with the Vile ramp deck. Sonic Snap, I wouldn't call anything vile. You gotta play what the game gives you to win. Some Sarah decks beat the Sandman decks with using the Enchantress. Yeah, they have the tech. You can't stand Krakoa. Well, Exhibit A can't stand Krakoa. They decided Shang-Chi on a blank lane was the right move. Instead of my beautiful Bishop or Mysterio. At least they got Hood down for me so that I'll have a demon. Triteza with the immediate take. You love the location. So do we think that they have a way into Kiln? I don't know. I'd be a little surprised. I can like... I don't know. If I Bishop, the Mysterio is not very good. I get two Mysterios. He can't play into Kiln. So I could like... Mysterio Demon. I guess it is more points total than just Chavez. And it's more points focused on Dark Dimension. But if I could just like Chavez over here. We'll see what all those hidden cards are. Seems like negative. Yeah, with the Bast Psylocke. Wow. White Tiger flip. What else do you have hidden over there? And are you going to be able to win a Krakoa / Dark Dimension? Wong, the Mystique, they had it all primed. They had it all set up. This will activate 4 times. Just don't hit Dark Dimension anymore. Oh, no. So close. 3 power Angela from the early Bast. Krakoa is a well-designed location, maximizing fun of cringing. Stopped ranking up after 95. It's stressful. Glad that you're able to get the 500 golds, having the season pass card back, so it's okay. Yeah, when the push to infinite is such a try-hard grind, and it's just for the cosmetic, then I can understand. You just take it to 90 and be happy there. Yeah. Krakoa really jacks with what Shuri is trying to do. I will say that's nice. Krakoa should be the leech effect. That probably would make it a lot more enjoyable. Okay, Mind Escape. I don't love Mind Escape, but we can work with this. Thoughts on Krakoa? I don't like it. What I wanted to have happen was, I wish that Ego was Krakoa's ability, and Krakoa was something else entirely. I don't have a exact substitution of what I think it should be, but I just wish it was not what it is. We could get some big kitties cloned up. Do we want to go like full Clone Force kitties? If I do, we have to be very careful around Mindscape. It means that I'd want to get it started now and probably pass up the Bishop. The opportunity for the Bishop. Okay, so we put Kitty here. Then I play... I guess just Korg. Alright, here we go. Is Beast the only card to drop a cost to 0 since Quinjet was nerfed? Yeah, actually it might be. I can't believe they gave me a Goblin. They can Beast it away. Is Beast the only one now? Because Sarah doesn't do it. And then Quinjet doesn't do it. Zabu doesn't do it. Yeah, I think Beast is the only energy cheat that will give you 0 cost. We'll go Beast here. He gets cloned. Then I play Kitty. She gets cloned. And now we start jacking them out. Substitute Krakoa with the dumpster fire location. Yes, yes. Chat's being very egalitarian toward it. Electro. You could just be Galactus and ruin my fun. Oh, Kitty can't come back to hand because the hand is full. Right, I understand. I can play... 1 Pryde here. Pick you up. 1 Pryde here. And then I shoot my cheap goblin across. And then I'm going to hand him a bunch of these. He'll be able to pick the goblin up if he plays beast. Maybe it's not worth it then. Like, I could. Oh, yes, this kitty was back? What? I play you. I then play you? Nope. Undo them all. I play you. I return you. I play you. I play you. Did you guys see that? The one kitty, like, slipped? The planning phase is all jacked up. Went from 43 to 65 yesterday in a few hours because you built the deck with a 60% win rate and a absolute cube thief. Then Krakoa shows up and ruins everything. Dropped you down to 61. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are going to be just taking it quiet while Krakoa is the featured location. Thankfully, it's only for 24 hours. All right. Cloning Vets ruins all of our plans. So, max tan size. All I really have is the Chavez. 5 cards in deck. The Hawk is actually a little bit better because I can also combo with, or you combo with the Mysterio, right, for 4. Putting down 14 points. That's like never enough. Never enough. It's never enough. All right. We'll never know. Why would it crash? What was happening? It wasn't able to process. What? Close. 1 point. Game of the year. The AI in the game usually plays the lowest cost cards in hand first to the random location out of Krakoa. Yeah, and then it plays Angela last, specifically. Like, it's intentionally bad. It feels intentionally bad. I wanted to keep on playing with, like, multiple cloned kitties. Let us... I think I'll play Hood first. That's one way not to lose the cubes. Just crash the game. Guys, it's terrible what has happened to Kang the Conqueror. He's been relegated to the Trolls. The Trolls play Kang on 5. They snap. Terrible board state for them. They see that they're losing. They retreat during the animation, which makes you force close the app and then restart. It's terrible. Did you? Bast is huge. Hitting the Hawk, hitting the kitty. Yeah, Goblin Coma. Maybe the Mysterio broke it because it didn't have anywhere to go. Oh, maybe so. Maybe it was my Mysterio. I will play Pryde. Drop Beast. Pick up. Squirrel, Hood, Bast. I have no Angela, I have no Bishop. The bouncing and returning is not meaning a whole lot to us right now. So I've been thinking about a Mindscape hot location. You like the idea? No, I do not like the idea. Mindscape as the hot location sounds miserable. If we play Hawk, I can recall Kitty for the flexibility. I suppose so. Pretty good in Thanos. Instead of the Sunspot, gets to move out of the Lockjaw if pulled. That is true. I think in the Thanos, she is a direct substitution to the Sunspot. In other decks, not necessarily. Because there's a lot of lists that want to have a pass on turn 5 and put a lot of energy on just one turn into the Sunspot to then roll into the She-Hulk, right? So your interaction with She-Hulk is going to be weaker if you substitute Kitty for the Sunspot. But I think overall she's going to do good work for that Thanos list. We don't care about Lechigilia when we're guaranteed to draw the Chavez next turn anyway. So then we play Kitty again. And then... do I want the Demon? It's kind of a question on whether or not we have the space. I guess I will. Are we trying to sacrifice one of these locations? I guess it would be mid. So I would just play the hood there. I could play the Bast. I could just play the Bast, honestly. To have hood at 3 and then the squirrel at 3. So then I'm playing Shang-Chi, squirrel, hood, kitty. Or I play... We'll lock it in. Sonic Snap, crazy idea. Non-bounce deck with kitty. We're going to build them. We're going to build them. Mysterio is a 9 only if the board space is open. Which, the board space is not going to be open. Though it might. Nothing to Shang-Chi. But Mysterio comes in here, here, and here. And then you play kitty for 7 on mid. And then... Is it Squirrel just cuz? TMS Killerod with the SEK 200 Super Chat. Happy Wednesday, Teddy and Team Teddy. Great to see you on the stream, TMS. Thank you for the generosity, mate. We're able to keep up with the reviews of the latest cards releasing in no small part to your generosity, my friend. So, thank you so much. Just finished your negative Thanos video. Do I think it's strong enough to climb from 60 to infinite? You have all the cards and made infinite last season, pre-nerf Thanos. Ooh, how solid of a climbing deck do we think the negative Thanos list is? I do like the list. Going all the way up to infinite, I think, is going to be a challenge, but it is very fun. You have to be very careful, pretty cagey around retreating when you don't hit your combos. But if you hit, you're going to be off to the races. I have so many rocks. Well, the Shang-Chi clipping the hawk there is what destroys us. Unfortunate. If we had played... Well, we needed more power to Lechigilia. We could have played the kitty over there because the squirrel was free. And just played like the squirrel down mid. Would have been 5 points less. 5 points less. That would have been the win. The slight reallocation. Actually, would it? No, because 5 points up. I think they had us, actually. Either way there. Either way. Kitty Pryde plus the Kang. Let's go one more here on the bounce. And let's see what else we can do with this. Is Thanos good enough for an infinite climb? Oh, yes. Thanos is. Thanos Lockjaw for sure. Also, Thanos Valkyrie Junk. And then the negative Thanos is our brew. Do we know if Kitty Beast interaction is a bug or is it intentional? We have not heard on Kitty Beast. We have heard on Kitty Collector. Kitty Collector is a bug, which leads me to believe that the Kitty Beast could be a bug. I don't know. It is in a slightly different area. Nimrod with the Shuri and the Zola is fun. Oh, he's so much fun, but he's just not very consistent, James. Nimrod still feels kind of clunky. I mean, I've been trying to find the way. Fish pie time. Thank you for the follow. Kitty Beast, steady ninjas, oh my. We'll go Bishop to the island. Past 7 games, you've had the location that affects your deck and causes you to pretty much lose. What is going on? The Dark Nizzle, the tilts are real. They happen, they come for you. Best Nimrod you've seen is the Wong Destroyer. Yes. I loved that list. We poured all of our creativity into the Wong Destroyer. Kitty Pryde plus the Kang equals infinite game crashes? Yeah, maybe. This is what it seems like we would be inviting. Okay, so we pick her up. I play the Mysterio. I play the Kitty to be able to absorb the extra buff. Does Sarah Nimrod still work? What do you mean by work, KG? They go Agent Coulson, Sentinel. What I'm wondering is if we could rock a Kitty Pryde in an energy cheat deck like the Quinjet. So you play Quinjet Zabu, and then you have the Kitty Pryde, and you have like Angela, Bishop, and it's still a mid-rangey deck, but you try and play off energy curve every single turn to be able to keep on using the Kitty, Bishop, Angela synergies. Do we think there's something there, chat? How many cards in your deck? A lot. Because you've maxed your hand size out? My opponent has no idea he's about to get hit with this huge hawk. I think I just keep on... We could play the Angela here. Then the Kitty again. Or I just play Hawk. And then Kitty. And then I pick her up. And then I play her again. Probably down mid. The Quinjet nerf hit hard. Yeah, it certainly did. I wish that the Quinjet interaction with the stones had been the only thing they changed. But then it was able to stay true for everything else. That's not the case. When they fix Collector with Kitty, what are we going to change out? I will probably cut... What was I going to cut? I mean... Trying to remember what I was playing around with. I had a version that was running him, and I was happy with it. If the Collector was going to work. I mean, you can drop... I guess it would be Korg? Or would it be Hawk? We could cut the Hawk, honestly, because you're spending the extra energy on being able to move Kitty around. Nothing for us to be able to smack. What are you playing? I don't get it. They didn't play anything. I'm going to play Angela, and I'm going to play Kitty. And then, so I'm taking 9 points away. I'll go down to 25. That still sounds okay to me. I could just leave her where she is and play Chavez. I guess I would undo and then play the Chavez here. Not sure. I think this is good though. Do I think Kitty Bounce Dino will work well then? I think it could. The Dino Bounce has been an archetype. I feel like if it's a bot, they would have kept on playing Sentinels last turn. Kitty a Season Pass would have been worth. Kitty a Season Pass would have been pretty exciting. Though I will say this base art is probably some of my least favorite base art. I don't know why. But, they don't love it. I want one of her variants. What truly is Kitty's strength? Are you saying in the game or in lore? Lore masters in the chat? What are Kitty's powers? Kitty can phase through things, right? So is she just like discount vision for the X-Men? It's quite bad, but the dragon variant is great. Yes. All the variants look pretty good. The base art doesn't even give you the dragon. It's the Mega Chin. I think it's also something with the hair. Like the hair, like it's the style or the way it's done. I don't like the hair. Kitty Pryde phases. It's always messing up machines. Okay, so she's just like discount vision for the X-Men. And then how did she find the dragon? Where did the X-Men find a dragon? Technically, she can also airwalk, so she can fly, but like not with a fly speed, she walks. She helps Wolverine go back in time. Colleen Wing is the worst base art. What? Colleen Wing? In her white jumpsuit, standing in the window? Colleen Wing is fine. And she's a good looking card. How do you rush the raft? I want to be able to get the bishop in there. I also would like to use... I could use Beast, and then I could play the free card. So I go Bishop, Hood together, and then on the next turn, it still just has me completing the raft by turn 4. Is there a way that I complete it by turn 3? No, there's not. So I will Beast. Yeah, something with the hair is not right. Great Bookworm. Am I the only one who doesn't preview the variants so that you can be surprised when they pop up in game? Here's the thing, mate. I'm making thumbnails, so I'm always in and out of what the variants are. The occupational hazard, they're all spoiled for me. Move deck kitty? I don't know. I'm not feeling the move deck kitty. Am I going to try the DC card game when it comes out? Oh, yes, TMS. I'm going to try and flash the developers the 20,000 subscriber badge and see if I can get some beta access for us to be able to get an inside scoop on what is brewing over there on the DC side of things. I think we gave the in-game music enough time. Let's a little more. There we go. Okay, new deck. Dragon Lockheed was an alien that Kitty met when the X-Men were dealing with the Brute. There we go. I knew someone in chat was going to help me out. Why is he named Lockheed? Did they have a contract with the defense contractor? Wait, the DC card game is still in progress? I thought it was dead. They just got a trailer. The DC card game just got a trailer the other day, my friends. I have the trailer and a brief article linked in the Discord if you guys want to check it out. Okay, so we want, what do we call it? Kitty Wave? Equip you? Check. Okay, so we are, and I really want to mess around with the Hazmat Ghost, but I think that's going to have to wait for like a video or off stream. But anyway. The 1-0, the lowest power, never mind, the second lowest power 1 cost in the game. We get Kitty Pryde in here. Then we're going to run, I feel like you run Zabu? We have to have a cheap energy curve because our goal is that we play Moon Girl to be able to get multiple kitties bouncing around, and then we wave on the final turn. I went way past it. Not the final turn. We wave on the penultimate turn. Wave does not affect Kitty. If on the turn that you recall Kitty from the board, Kitty will stay a 1 because wave does not affect cards that are on the board, and Kitty's price, the turn that you pick her up, is what she was on the board. So then we're able to play, probably bring in Dr. Doom, right? Just for the synergy. We could also play She-Hulk, makes sense here. Get Shulky in. Probably play the Sunspot just because why not play more of these OP 1-drops? I don't know if they're going to compete too much with each other, but then we do something like this. Am I still going to play the Bishop? I just might. If we have a deck like this, what else do we run? Yes, when Kitty returns to hand, she'll go on the right side, so duplicating with the Moon Girl is a delicate art. She-Hulk, Arrow, and Doom. Do we want the Arrow? Hey, Daniel V, thank you for the subscription, mate. Thank you. Shuri to buff the Kitty. Well, she is a 4-cost, and we're running the Zabu, so I wanted some more 4-costs. We could try the Shuri. The Shuri to be able to buff the She-Hulk could also be something. I'm not sure. Then I probably want something else cheap. Maybe another... Well, you can always run Shang-Chi when in doubt. And then you can run... I'm wondering if I still want Bast, is really what I'm wondering. If I ran Bast, then I would have to, undo some of these. Taskmaster, Kitty? I don't think Kitty's getting big enough to validate a Taskmaster. Goose could be a good idea. If the game was made by Warner, you're a little worried. They really pulled some strange stuff with multiverses. I don't think it's made by Warner. It's, I think the developer for the dual... The DC card game is a different developer than Warnerverse. Goose armor. I mean, it gives us a start, right? It gives us a starting place to be able to tinker with. Let's go there and then let's see how the deck feels. Goose. Kitty Wave. Kitty Wave is born. You want me to go back to Midnight Suns? You loved watching that? You and no one else, KG. People were uninterested in Midnight Suns largely. It would be fun to go back. Wave Zola on the kitty. Zola on the kitty to destroy. I mean, that's if she gets huge. I don't know if she's going to be big enough to justify a Zola on kitty. Okay. I'm happy that I can recall you. I go Zabu over here. But then we don't play the kitty. Magic? Magic to extend the game alongside the wave. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, to do some variety streams, TMS. I think it'd be fun. Krakoa. Okay. Can we thin the hand down? Well, they gave us Camartage, which is going to go nuts with Shuri. Can we make it count? I sure hope so. Playing Midnight Suns right now, the in-between missions part is driving you insane. In-between missions part? What part is that, Evil Bart? Are you saying, like, the Persona 5 style, talk to everybody, wander around the Abbey looking for stuff part is driving you crazy? Have I played Inscription? TMS, you know I've played Inscription. My very first 100,000 view video was on the Inscription demo. Fun, I guess it's fun. Fun trivia fact for you guys. And then, so here's, this was like a year ago, right? Well, it was when Inscription came out. They had the demo. I released a video breaking down all of the secrets and like puzzles that you could solve in the demo. Got 100,000 views. It was way more than any of my videos had ever gotten before. I was like, this is it. I've made it. The game comes out. I'm streaming the gameplay on day one. I have a pretty good sized audience. I'm like, this feels amazing. I'm so happy. Then I get sick and I'm out. Like my voice is just gone. My energy is gone. Out for like a week. 3 weeks? The wife is saying it's 3 weeks, but especially that first week, which is where the YouTube analytics mattered. I made no content, and everybody else passed me by. You didn't want to play this insane kitty? You're gonna play Angela. What is Krakoa's fascination with Angela? Why? Yeah, Inscription is amazing. Inscription was a great game. Yeah, Midnight Suns was on like a super sale. Like actually a super sale. I can win whatever lane I play Kitty to. But can I win another? That is the question. Put down 20 points on left. I feel like I put down 20 points over here. He flips first. That means the Valk can't really catch me. I play you, I play you. Well, there might be something to this Shuri kitty. Ah, the Doombots. Taskmaster would have been sick, you're right. Taskmaster would have been sick. They got us on margin of victory, right? Yeah. Hey, Mystical Being 89. Great to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic week. Taskmaster would have been so good there, but we're not going to reliably get Shuri onto Camartage to be able to get that doubling. Krakoa is just attracted to the chibi. We should stop playing the chibi. Is that it? If I wasn't playing the chibi version, I'd be better off. Maybe so. The Moon Girl high roll is amazing. We're gonna have to see it happen. I feel like it's gonna be inconsistent on getting the duplication of Kitty specifically. We might have to lower the rest of the energy curve. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I have a will. I go Widow. My friend, you gave me Widow? I mean, yes, I will take a 2-power free Widow's Bite that also buffs my bishop. Don't mind if I do. It feels really good. Krakoa should have been a card, a big bad. That would have been interesting. Maybe have the Chavez for the consistency. Maybe. Now I have the Moon Girl in a thinned hand, but I never found Kitty. Is there any reason to Moon Girl versus Angela? She's more points. I get 2 Angelas now. I can play Angela and then follow it up with Angela on Avengers Compound. Krakoa hates your chibi Sarah. The theory is invalid. Yeah. This guy smashed you with his negative Shuri deck, so it copied it. So you copied it in his fire. Negative Shuri deck. Wow. What a world we live in. Shuri and everything. Shuri is the new leader. There's a great interaction between Kitty and Titania for locking up the opponent's lanes. You could lower the curve and make it a double up deck. That sounds good. I feel like the music got too loud now. Bring this down a little bit. But I still want to jam. Krakoa debuted at the same time as many of the X-Men. Well, Kitty, I think you're just sitting. Like, what a... Well, The Hawk is... If I did a full pass, the Sunspot makes it. If I pick up, play, I get so much power out of the Kitty and the Rocker, but then I only go +4 to 18, and then I get the 2 bump ups by the Bishop to tie, taking us to margin of victory. Do we think that we have it on margin of victory as I play Kitty and a Rock up against Daredevil Dinosaur? 11 points. I'm asking a lot. I don't think we make it. 14, 16, no, 3 points short. All right. But the Kitty Pryde and the Titania could be fun. To be able to lock them up, so we would run like, let's try this one more time. But we could bring in like Polaris and the Titania. Yeah, I could see it. Krakoa is teaching you how to do correct plays. Just don't do whatever Krakoa did. Hope we get the Hellfire Gala variants. Yes, me too. Oh, I should have played the Angela last. Yes, that's what I was missing. We got Kamartaj again, as impossible as that I thought that would be. But now the Doctor Doom is going to be amazing. Storm, Colossus, Nightcrawler, Wolverine had to rescue the OG X-Men from Krakoa. Yeah, that would have been a cool card. Okay, so we have Kitty and Moon Girl, but I don't have a way to play any of these cards on the left in time to be able to actually duplicate or copy Kitty. Okay. I could go for copying the She-Hulk. I think this deck list needs dramatic changes. That's what I'm thinking now as I'm sitting here. I'm like, we need... Why am I not running Quinjet? Why am I not running Coulson? Why am I not running Dino? I'll do this. Maybe fit Wong into the deck? I think Wong is too greedy. I would agree that Wong is too greedy. Okay. Now, just because I need the points, I play Kitty Shang-Chi. Should do a 10-hour stream. Predicted Krakoa is not an everyday thing. Maybe the whole wave gimmick is too greedy. I've never even gotten to play wave. That's the crazy thing. We've tried this a couple times now. Okay, thank you. You got the Bishop, you return the Kitty, you play the Kitty. This is what I wanted. Not that it's that good because I'm just going to play Doctor Doom.
Iron Man.
And they're just going to play Surfer and win. I do get the buff. So now I could return Kitty, play Kitty left, play She-Hulk mid. Or it would probably be... I'm anticipating Surfer here. I'm just hoping that they don't... I'm hoping they don't have a way to play extra points. I guess they don't. Fantastic. Fantastic news. Kitty into rescue could be good also. Yeah. Quinn only lessens to 1. Yes, but Quinjet still has good synergy with a lot of the cards that we're looking at. Like... Cut Goose. Zabu, I don't know about you yet. Sunspot, I guess I don't know about you either. We need the Quinjet basis. Honestly, we're going to drop Shuri. I feel like that's a little greedy as well. Shuri drops, and in comes... I don't know, I like there's elements that I certainly like about the Doom Wave style, plus Kitty. It could just be we work in the Titania here. Well, if I'm only running Moon Girl, I probably don't bring the Quinjet. So then it's like Titania, 1/5, 1/5. There she is. And then Polaris or Debris. I'm going to go Polaris for now. Larso, good to see you. Would Kitty work with Destroyer? Pull her back, play the Destroyer, and then play her back? Only if you are able to energy cheat the Destroyer, Jackie. Because if you're playing Destroyer on 6, Kitty costs 1 and you can't fit it together. We'll just play Angela. Is Surfer back? That was your favorite deck before all the Shuri and Thanos decks took over? Connor? Surfer is back, baby. Surfer is very back. Surfer is good. Let's play. Alright. We said it was a fun interaction. Here comes the interaction. We can keep on tinkering with the Kitty until we get the Titania in the right spot. Looks like a better curve now. I hope so. Okay. Titania hops over. And now we guess. I think that I need to play. Well, Kitty is nice because if we end up ahead, I can take her back with no repercussions. I can also take her back and be able to fill in the spot with Doctor Doom. Should we be playing Storm? Like, it feels really good to have the Storm here. The flexibility of Kitty and Doctor Doom. How is Surfer back? Surfer's popular. People are running it again. People are running the Sarah Surfer 3s or Surfer with... Well, okay, I don't get a choice. But that's fine. I'm going to get copies of Nothing That Matters. Here goes. They could have the Ultron, right? They could have Doctor Doom as well, but I feel like most Patriot is not running it. Well, now the Doctor Doom is not looking as good. I don't have a way into Vormir. Am I just playing the She-Hulk? I feel like I'm just playing the She-Hulk down. And I think it's going to be great. Yeah, I think we got it. Yeah, with the Leech being less popular now, that's really what opened Surfer back up, because it just rolled over and died to the Leech specifically. There we go. Okay. That one felt pretty good. We still have not found Wave, by the way, in any of these games. Wave, her name is in the deck. The deck's name includes Wave. We've not even seen her in hand. Hey, Teddy, the NFL draft is in KC this year. Are we going to try and make it? Unlikely. Unlikely to make it for the draft. We didn't even go to the Super Bowl winning parade this year. We didn't decide that we wanted to elbow rub with all the other fans. How is it? We've seen this exact combination before. I'm not up enough on the NFL to be able to make sense of the draft. I enjoy watching the Chiefs specifically, and I follow pretty well during the season, but then when it comes to like preseason and postseason moves and roster changes, etc., I'm like, I'll just watch a summary once the games actually start and I can see Patty Mahomes making highlight reels. So Kitty is worth the 6K. Grizzly, I'm saying tentatively, yes, Kitty is worth the 6K if you know you're going to be able to afford high Evo, and if you know that you're going to be trying to work with Hitmonkey in the next season. Do I wave now? Wave now would let... I think I just pass on the Sunspot. They are abysmally... They're terrible locations. They're terrible. But now... Wave and Kitty. I guess that's what I wanted. Though the She-Hulk actually, when it hands over to them, I think she cares about the energy that I pass on. So they'll be able to play a 3-cost She-Hulk themselves. Titania hops back and forth. When is High Evo supposed to be coming out? With the Guardians of the Galaxy season, which is the season after Hitmonkey. Yo, Anthony got the Infinite with the Silver Sarah deck. Let's go. It's awesome. Okay. So wave hit. I can play Destroyer. I mean, this is it. You drop the Destroyer, you pick up the Kitty Pryde, you play the Kitty Pryde. You pass Titania away, and then you lose because of the Titania flipping loyalties. Is actually not playing the Kitty safer? I'm only up by 2. I need the extra points wherever I can find them. I don't know, guys. This was scary. This was very scary. I'm gonna go for it. To get the buff on the Angela, the buff on the Kitty Pryde. But are they gonna play here? Do they have the soul read that I'm gonna play here to then flip the Titania myself? I feel like they play here. Nope. But they do move Red Skull. Okay. Then maybe it doesn't matter that the Titania's loyalties are flipped. Let's go. Victory. So in 2 months, you'll have plenty of time to save the tokens. Going for the Valkyrie next? Yes, you have 2 months. TMS, you want Jeff the Shark so much? Jeff the Baby Land Shark. I showed my wife. I made the mistake of showing my wife what Jeff the Baby Land Shark is going to look like. And she's like, you have to get him, Teddy. I'm like, all right, fair enough. Going versus Dracula, so bad. It's tough. Play Kitty left after the Destroyer. That could have been an option. Is it Psycho to play the Titania already? It kind of is. But I'm going to do it. Otherwise, she's going to get shuffled away by Atalan. We're never going to see her. You want to get Jeff too? Seems so versatile. I'm kind of curious, is Bounce, or sorry, not is Bounce, is Move going to use Jeff, right? You then have Nightcrawler and Jeff, both cards that are able to move on command. And then a Miles Morales playstyle. Maybe you even get Moon Girl in there to be able to get 2 Miles. I don't know. Maybe it's crazy. You want Jeff, but you need Kitty. You want Galactus so that we can play the Negative with him. Negative. Now, TMS Killer Rat donating to the Jeff the Land Shark Fund. We'll earmark this super chat donation. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Donations are incredibly generous, man. Thank you so much. Let's throw in the Zabu. The last remnant of the Zabu Munzu deck. Interesting, interesting. Can see a move deck coming together with him in it. Yeah, you also, like, get to empower the Craven a little bit extra. Like, Jeff is a 2-3, moves in. Movement is probably already trying to run Storm. Can hop over to the Storm location. It gives you some little extra flexibility. There could be something there. Could be something there. How's Kitty Pryde been so far, B-Dirk? She's buggy as all get out, but very fun. And I think she is making the bounce archetype specifically better. We're trying her in a couple different places here because she has this really weird interaction with shrugging off any and all energy altering effects. We're trying to play her in Doomwave because, and the Moon Girl is like a really greedy element of it, but we're trying to make her work in Doomwave because you can wave on 5 and then pick Kitty Pryde up off the board. She'll only be 1. She's not set to 4, and then you can combo alongside your big 6 drops. We'll see how long that interaction stays around, but right now it's fun. So come on, I play in the Bishop line. We play Bishop, then we play Angela, and then we move the Kitty Pryde back and forth to stack them up. Need to find a currency that $1 million is 1 penny of ours would look so generous. Yeah, one of the ones that has just been devastated by hyperinflation. And then I can pick Kitty up, and then I can play Kitty down. This is it. Buffing Bishop, buffing Angela, buffing Kitty. That means every time I play Kitty, it's a 1 energy, 5 power play. It's great. We saw Kawa testing a Lockjaw with her. It's quite nice because she does not clog the Lockjaw lane. I feel like... No, I lose her. Krakoa, how could you? This is the one place, the one card to the one place that breaks my plan because she will be unrevealed. I will not be able to recall her. Okay, so here's my thing through Kawa's Lockjaw idea. I understand you can pick her up from the Lockjaw lane, but what you have managed to do is play a card to Lockjaw and then cheat out a 1 energy card. Congratulations. Why didn't you just play a card that you wanted in the Lockjaw lane? I think I just Doom and see what happens. 1 card in hand for the Dracula to be able to eat, to feast. I'm curious where they are going to play it, because they could full pass to be able to get power on the Sunspot, and then the Dracula eats the card. Their problem is those are both down the same lane, so if they choose to play their card to another lane, I guess I just have to hope that Kitty is big enough to win. So she's kind of like Stature, helps 1 archetype, but not a total game changer. Here's the thing, B-Dirk, is there are some decks that would rather run Kitty than Sunspot now. The decks that wanted to have like a very large pass into a very cheap She-Hulk will still want to run Sunspot. But I feel like other decks that were just piecemealing a little bit of energy here and there to Sunspot, just play Kitty instead as a, she's a more powerful Sunspot. For 1 energy, you're gaining 2 power instead of 1 for 1. It's just you can only do it once a turn. But then you can also reallocate her to different positions. And I think that she can help out in the, in Sarah, in mid-range. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of Kitty, is what I'm going to say. Also, right now, the meta is wide open because nobody is running Killmonger, it seems. And that would definitely be the kryptonite. Sean B, great to see you. Hope you're having a good week. Gotta have the protein smoothie. Keep the blood sugar high. She doesn't trigger bishop every time, right? Because you're not playing her there each time. You are playing her there, Maven. She does trigger bishop every single time. I think she's an insurance of sorts in Lockjaw. It always feels bad to rotate into a Wasp or a Sunspot in classic Lockjaw. But if you rotate a Wasp into her, you'll have another Lockjaw fodder to try again. Like the roulette reroll. Then why wouldn't you run, I don't know, something that's like a movement effect to be able to pull cards away that are better cards? I don't know. I'll have to play it. I'm sure that when I play it, it will make sense and it will feel good. But right now I'm like, I don't get it. You could have just played, instead of Kitty, you could have played, is the idea that you're playing her to Lockjaw as well? And then you're happy if she comes up? Yeah, like the Nightcrawler. The Nightcrawler could have moved away for free. She just picks back up into... What now? This is, X-Mansion was really just brewing that one up for us, eh? They're gonna give us the legendary Umbaku up against the petty servant of Asgard, the Destroyer. No. Do I kill it now, chat? They probably don't run armor. Like, can I play with my food a little bit? No, I think I just punch it now. Sorry. Oh, let's go. Trust me, nobody is expecting the Killmonger right now for some reason. You've gotten so many wins the last couple of days running it in your Sarah Hawk deck. Honestly, a great meta read, Freddy Bands. Sounds like a fantastic idea. Oh, he had it. He did have it. Oh, baby, smoke him if you got him. Never felt so good. So you wave, and then you kitty, and then Iki's probably gonna retreat here. First impressions on Kitty. Sir Kebab. I do have a video up on the channel that is going to give you a more detailed breakdown of what I think of her and her boogie interactions. I think she's great. But Bounce is her intended archetype, it seems, and it's very near and dear to my heart, so I am certainly biased. I'm also looking forward into Hitmonkey's release, and I think that the premier Bounce deck is going to include both Kitty and Hitmonkey. And with the developers saying that her interaction, at least with Collector, is a bug, we could be getting a patch. She'll be getting even better. I'm quite happy with where she is landing. I think she's going to compete with Sunspot for a plug-and-play one-drop in some decks. Decks that were just using Sunspot to push a little bit of energy in between the cracks of their energy curve are going to enjoy Kitty a little bit more. She's a little bit more efficient. But then she certainly helps alongside the Angela and the Bishop. So any kind of mid-range deck that was running Bast in particular is going to love having Kitty. Do I say Kitty is worth the 6K? Kitty is worth the 6K with two caveats. You have to be looking forward to wanting to play Hitmonkey next season, and you have to know that you're going to have enough tokens saved up for High Evo, who I'm putting on a higher priority than Kitty. And then I say that Kitty is going to be worth your while. All right, so I play you, and then I play you again. Let's go. Gonna run Kitty in Nullgative, cheap card that you can buff to feed the null. I hope the spider, we should test it. We should test it ourselves, but I want to know, has anybody seen if Kitty gets inverted by negative, does she stay free for all of her returns? Or does she reset to one cost like she does in all other cases? Is that the fringe case where we could actually have... I've been waiting for an Odin variant for so long. One of my favorite cards ever since Pool 1. And I get a pixel? I don't know. It's not too bad. It's not that bad, but do I set it as my favorite? I gotta see them next to each other. The scroll, terrible. Here we go. He might be okay small. Yeah, it's not terrible, but it is still a pixel. That Viva La Chris has summed up my feelings perfectly. It's not terrible, but it is still a pixel. They should have a least favorite option. They do. They need to have an option that like randomly selects from your available variants and then have a least favorite setting.
This just in.
Odin has like the one really psycho one with like the full gold plate armor and the huge spear. That one is awesome. And I guess the cavalry Odin is pretty good as well. I'm Possible, just want to say thank you. Have a thing with your brain where you see sound. Many other streamers don't have a calming voice, but always bring clear tone and shape to vision. Make listening to a stream much more enjoyable experience. I'm Possible, it's great to hear. Glad to have you on the stream today. Teddy, you got the whale if you want the nice one. You're right, KG. I don't whale hard enough. It would be nice if it gave you 3 variants to choose from. Yes. Thank you. That would be so much better. Oh, they had our Angela out of the Daily Bugle. Well, early wave doesn't seem too bad with the position that we are in. Who knows if we draw Kitty and then we can get Dr. Doom down before Krakoa has a chance to mess it up. That's mostly what I'm looking at. Full plate armor Odin is probably the best variant. Yeah, for sure. You got the Sleipnir variant with the big horse. You love that one? Yeah, the Cavalry Odin is also a pretty good one. Still don't have any S5 card and still saving for your first 6k tokens, but you really like how people play with Kitty. I think it's more powerful than the Sunspot. There's certainly a lot of situations where she is going to replace Sunspot as the plug and play 1-drop. But then again, you could also argue like maybe you should just run Iceman in those kind of situations. We'll see. You got 3 pixel and 1 Dan hit from the season pass variant rewards. Game is trolling you. Okay, some people really love the Dan hip, right, Billy? But yeah, all the pixels, it's just they're so prevalent. They're the ultra commons. They're meant to kind of fill space.
Victory.
Why would they have done that? Retsu, what happened? I've played this guy all the time. Retsu is like a fierce competitor. Yeah. Ultron was wild. You're not close to infinite, but you feel like Kitty can save you from the turn 3 Killmongers? Yes, Kitty can dodge the Killmonger. She picks herself back up, dodges the opponent's reveal, puts you, based on power on the board, behind an initiative. Their Killmonger flips, he's blank, then it comes out. Can be quite nice. Got a free Doc Ock. No. Okay, I move the Iceman. And then there's the Zabu. It's not the end of the world. I can't do anything with the Moon Girl. It's not the end of the world. We're able to buff the Sunspot. If they play there, the Titania flips over, but then it opens up a space for me to be able to play in. Okay. I get the Shang-Chi to be able to punch him in the face. That feels good, you know, until they... Where would they... Galactus. They have Galactus. We'll see if they reveal an energy cheat here. Krakoa took over and played for him. But didn't he... How did he get Ultron on 5? Am I missing something? I thought that he played the Ultron on 4 after I waved on 3. I waved on 3. Anyway, I was reading chat. I'll use that as my defense. So Killmonger is having none of Sunspot or Titania. All my hard work squandered. Punch him in the face. Yeah, I thought Ultron was on 4. King of all kings, should you get Kitty? I have 2 criteria to recommend getting Kitty. I say you should get Kitty if you want to play a lot with Hitmonkey next season, and if you are going to be able to save enough for high Evo. If you have enough to be able to get high Evolutionary in 2 months, putting him as the highest priority card to acquire, then I recommend Kitty. Kitty is very fun right now. Hey, TMS with the 20 gifted memberships. Team Daddy grows stronger. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Team Daddy. We have the press gangs out in full force.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
And yes, KG with the reminder ship on the membership. It's a nuance to YouTube. You have to flip a switch to say that you're going to allow receiving gifted memberships. So if you guys are interested to be able to pick up a membership here at the channel, then flip that switch. Then join our ranks.
Victory.
Hey y'all, hope you're not late to the Kitty Pryde party. How are the games so far? Matthias, if you want to see our bounce triumphs, we were playing the bounce deck before this one, and now we were trying to throw her into Doom Wave because Kitty is not affected by the wave. So we can wave and then we can play a big 6-drop. We can also play the Kitty at the same time to keep on scaling her up. And if we happen to be able to hit the Moon Girl to get 2 Kitties at the same time, you could play 2 Kitty Prydes and Dr. Doom on turn 6 after playing Wave on 5. So that's the dream. We have not realized it yet, but we're going to keep on trying. He played Ultron after you wave and then retreated. Yeah, exactly. Maybe he didn't top deck the Patriot. Maybe that's what it was. Oh yeah, he probably had Patriot, but then he saw that Krakoa was going to play something instead of the Patriot. I'll bet that's what it was. He gambled that I play Ultron now, I play Patriot later with a pass, and then Krakoa stepped in the way and screwed him over. Is this the move? This has to be the move. Chat? 4 Kitty Prydes? This is it. We hit. Sounded like some fun games. Oh, yes. Pop, 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 pop. Let's go. What can we do here? Well, I can set up Bishop and then just scale away. Okay. District X, we're not going to be able to find the Angela. Tragically. Can you imagine? Angela and then kitty, kitty, kitty. Pick, pick, pick. Kitty, kitty, kitty. But we need Bishop early here, and Baxter building is our priority. Ooh, I could pick them up and then I could play Dr. Doom. Pop, 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 pop. Come on. Oh, I don't have space in hand. You have to cycle this in the right order. Play, 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 play. Every one of these is a 1 cause 3 power play because it's buffing the Bishop. Oh! What? My opponent has a stance against fun? He hates me? I'm wondering what the move is here. I can... Basically, I want to play Claw and I want to play Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom to Bar Sinister could still just win the game. It's so disappointing. If I pick up Kitty, I play Claw here, I get multiple claws. If I get multiple claws, the Dr. Doom is not as impressive. Maybe Claw is not, like, I don't care. I'll play the Claw. I could just pass for the Sunspot, honestly. I'll just pass for the Sunspot, and then we'll probably pick all 4 of them up and play Dr. Doom. I was so hyped. And then the Sandman arrives. I got another Sunspot. Okay, so I pick up you. And I play you. And then I pick up you because you fit in hand. And I replace you with the 2 5-power Doombots. Alright, Nadzi. You've ruined my YouTube clip. How do you feel? They probably have Dr. Doom as well. And then they're going to be able to beat us with that. Well, I don't know. Would they beat us with that? Is it Zola? Is it the Zola Panther shenanigan? No, it's Magneto. Really? You were just going to play the Magneto? Okay. You need 2 more card releases and you can get a full Heralds of Galactus deck. Wait, so who are we missing, Brian? You're going to have to let me into the lore master mind. Who are we missing for the Heralds of Galactus? Devil Dino with Kitty? It's on the hopper, Josh. You start brewing up that list because you know as soon as I'm going to build it, I'm going to blank on what I need to put into it. I want to try this just a little bit more. Devil Dino with Kitty. I think I know mostly what I want. I want to have the Quinjet in and then the Coulson and the Devil Dino. So it's basically good cards Dino, but you play off energy curve to be able to squeeze the Kitty buffs in at the same time. I think I set up Pryde immediately. Isn't Silver Surfer one of the heralds? Yes, I know that Silver Surfer is the primary herald. He holds the title of herald. Now, interesting note. If you move a card, it's not considered skipping a turn. My understanding then would be, should we do it for science? Do you think that picking Kitty up is not considered passing a turn? For science. Oh, it is still passing a turn. The things you learn. Oh, I'm glad I tested it now. I did not think that would work. Because if you move a card, like if you have Nightcrawler and you move a card, the rocks will not get killed. They will not get destroyed. We go Bishop here. Isn't Leech a herald? In the Snap world, the heralds are Doc Ock, Electro, Wave, what's the other primary herald of Galactus? It's mostly those 3 are the heralds of Galactus. I always wondered, like, what do you think, chat? Would it have been cool if we had gotten a design for, what's the move? You play Titania, and then you play Kitty to get in here. Basically, an alternate design for Galactus where you had to play Surfer, and then Galactus was like able to destroy the location Surfer was at, but only that location. I kind of thought that pairing of the 2 would have been very thematic. Okay, so Kitty is squandered here. Not going to be able to do anything useful for us. But I can She-Hulk and pick up the Kitty Pryde and then play the Kitty Pryde. Board space is at a premium. But I do have Dr. Doom to be able to get into Plunder Castle. And then I can keep using Kitty to buff the Bishop. I don't know. This one's tough. They had Prio. Titania should have been last. Yeah. My Titania play was scuffed. And I think I could have managed it better. I don't know why he gave the angry eyes on the Titania. Is she messing up something? Or is he just like messing with me? I think he's just messing with me. Doc Doom. It's better if I pick up the Kitty Pryde because I get the Doombot at 5. Like, what did Kitty do for us? She gave 2 points to Bishop and that was it. I'm disappointed. Do we think they have a 6 cost? I assume that they do. You got Kang for 6k tokens. Love giving people the trust issues with your snaps dead end. Yeah. The Kang snap on T5 or T6 is great. Very consistent piece for being able to climb and rank up. Could be very powerful. Is it Mother Death or Lady Death? I think it's Lady Death. Thanos is in love with her, so I don't think it's Mother. The only herald you know is the cashier at your local gas station. At first I didn't. I will consistently just brain off, read chat, and then Usually people hit me with a groaner. I'll just go Titania. We'll see if we're able to get the card draw here. Lady Death is a different company altogether. We will get Zabu in here. Does Zabu really have a place on this list? I don't know. The list has actually performed shockingly okay. For what I feel like there's a bunch of pieces that are not quite fitting together. Punisher became a herald as well? What? Is the Punisher TV series worth it, guys? I saw that Disney Plus in America has recently, with the acquisition of Fox, been able to integrate a lot of the old Marvel shows onto the platform, and I haven't seen them previously. Like, should I watch Punisher? I mean, I wear the headband, but is it going to be like what would be the definitive Punisher content? Is it the TV show, or is there a better comic book run that I should read? That's my question. Moon Girl, Sunspot. We bounce, and then we have the double She-Hulk, so we just play kind of like the Moon Girl Zoo playstyle. This Galactus guy needs a lot of heralds. Well, he's a big guy. The Punisher TV series is awesome. All right. I can give it a go. You know what, Krakoa? For the first time, you played Angela before the other card, so I'm going to applaud you. We take baby steps. It's not at all what I would have wanted. I would have wanted a full pass. Obviously, that wasn't going to happen with Krakoa around, but we'll take what we can get. Punisher Max is a good comic series. Okay, awesome. Punisher Max comic is wild. Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe was good. That just sounds... I don't know, that doesn't sound like it. It's the true representation of the character, though. That sounds crazy. What happened to Gambit killed... Okay, Gambit killed Shang-Chi. Yes. I understand now. I understand that I am in trouble. I can... Is it just like a Polaris to kind of shake up their game plan? It might just be Polaris. Polaris Wave. That represents 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points. That's actually more than the She-Hulk. It's the same as putting down Doom, and Doom is distributing it a little bit differently. I flip first. That means that when he shows Hazmat, we're a bit in trouble. Let's try it. Heralds are nothing more than the reverse DoorDash drivers for the Galactus. They have the beacon to his next meal, right? There's a Hazmat. And then the Absorbing Man. Oh, we squeak it out. We squeak it out. Good, good, good.
Victory.
Daredevil S2 is the best Punisher series. Oh, we have to see if Daredevil made it onto Disney Plus. I hope that's the case. I mean... Hey, Rich McCann. Rich, great to see you. Always awesome to have you on the streams. Thank you for renewing the membership. Member for 5 months. Whew, we've been at this a while, my friend. That's incredible. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Rich, what is the what's the theory crafting itch got into you today? And I had an incredibly unique deck that I had to tell you about. You and Miyamoto, I think, would appreciate this. I finally saw a good application of Ghost. It's running Ghost Hazmat, because the Ghost is going to let you guarantee that the opponent's cards reveal in time for Hazmat to be able to target them. And so it's just squeezing out the most value out of Hazmat possible. It really caught me off guard. And it was effective. I gotta give it that. It was effective. You know, it was the kitty. I shouldn't have recalled her. I'm a fool. Like, if I just play Kitty, I could play Moon Girl to see if I get 2 on the redraw. There are more of them in the deck. Alright, I'll lean into the Moon Girl side. Daredevil introduces the TV series Punisher. Nice, nice. Oh, the Dark Nizzle also renewing the membership. Been a good 2 months. Love this community. We love having you in the community, Dark Nizzle. Great to have you here. Thank you for the membership, mate. The membership support, it goes a long way for us, guys. It helps a ton. Thank you. Okay. I didn't find it. I didn't find either kitty, which feels kind of flat. Add Valk to that. Add Valk to the hazmat. Yes. It was they had Luke Cage. I'm pretty sure they did have Valk. It punched. It punched good. It punched good. So eloquent. So eloquent. Ghost, great addition to the Hazard Hawk. Ooh. Could be, could be. Opened an S5 card, and it was Stature. Oh, no, Rich. Now, I wouldn't put it past you to be able to come up with a solid deck with the Stature. I've heard that a couple people are climbing with her. Krakoa has this fascination with playing Angela last, doesn't they? Sandman. Maybe we can find Dr. Doom and salvage something of this match, but this is feeling pretty rough. Back to the Angela last. Exactly, Evil Bar. I found exactly what I said I wanted. I guess that means I have to play it, right? How did we end up with 2 bishops, chat? When did that transpire? And one kitty was discarded. It transpired when I was reading somebody's membership renewal. I'm going to be able to get Dr. Doom here, buff Bishop, Bishop, and Angela. This Bishop will take me up to a tie, will then give me the 5/5. If I have the 9 power here and the Captain Marvel... Oh, no. I'm basically anticipating that they will Dr. Doom as well. That's their best play. If they Dr. Doom, I win Sokovia, I win mid, but I will be losing on left, and the Captain Marvel will still be able to fly to help out somewhere else, because they'll be at 10, I'll be at 9. There's really no helping it. And so if she flies mid, they win. Krakoa is the worst. I feel you, Rich. Krakoa is garbage. It's hot garbage. I don't understand why they wanted to make it. Or, they could have done Claw. Yeah, I also lose to Claw. Wow. Yeah. I was calculating +5 at Adelan. Claw does +6. Honestly, if you get beaten by Claw, I just applaud the opponent. Ghost could fit in the Hazard Hawk easily. You've always said Ghost was good for this reason, but alas, you don't own Ghost. Alright, Miyamoto. I'll run it, and I'll get you the footage. I do have a Ghost. I am a proud Ghost owner. She is still gray bordered, no boosters. I have never played her. Never gotten the card to the table. Her art is cool. What's up? Yeah, so proud of Ghost. She's the one in gray. That makes her stand out. She's one of a kind. The one of a kind gray border Ghost. Right now the favorite thing is Master Mold, so... Oh, I got you, Miyamoto. Master Mold is quite fun. Angela early here and see what happens. Next month is going to be only Sandman and Hitmonkey decks, isn't it? I don't know without Wax. Here's the thing. The rank ladder is going to reset. People are going to try hard again. Shuri and Thanos are still pretty incredible. Kick butt kind of decks. So, could be seeing a lot of them as well. Do I wave early? The early wave lets me play Dr. Doom on Angela. Well, it just hands it over to Krakoa to mess things up, is what it does. Yeah, so why would I do that? I would play instead... I kind of want card... Do I want to draw any of these guys late in the game? Not really. I just want to play what I have here. I might just play Moon Girl. Block myself from drawing. Keep She-Hulk on the playable side on the offhand chance that Krakoa decides that's the move. I don't know. Just waiting for this new location to be no longer the hot location. Day off snap for you. Uwawa. I agree. Rich, same with your Umbaku and the Orca never played. Yeah, I haven't played Orca yet. Hey, the Buff Z TV, it's going great. Glad to have you here on the stream. Been testing Kitty, putting her through her paces. Oh, you have an amazing hood split. Do you have a link, Rich, or did you post it in the Discord? I want to see the hood. Umbaku is amazing. Gonna go ink on him. Oh, TMS with the true flex on the inked Umbaku. I mean, it's a one of a kind. If you get the inked Umbaku, like, that could actually be the first inked Umbaku in the game, right? You're pushing for a record-holding Umbaku. Doctor Doom is the way. Mandalorian voice, this is the way. Yeah, because of the Sandman. I was gonna be like, but I could play She-Hulk plus Titania. No, I can't. Why don't we see Shadow King? Is he bad or just too expensive for people to try in enough decks? Yeah, Shadow King was a victim. Oh no. I won. Shadow King was a victim of his release timing. He released alongside other better cards, which meant that the people who had the tokens went for him. He also released at a time when the tokens were more scarce. They hadn't done the revamp to the token shop. So very few people acquired him. And you're also just kind of looking at, what does he do that either Valk or Shang-Chi doesn't do, right? He resets cards. So if I want to control the opponent, I probably just run Valk or Shang-Chi instead and get the same result. So I don't feel any encouragement to try and acquire Shadow King. I think Shadow King is fine. We'll see what he ends up being. He's also like, your other thing is Luke Cage kind of competes with him as well. Luke Cage is cheaper and they all have different niche applications. So it's a crowded space and Shadow King is not edging out any of the competition. Also, his art is not doing him any favors. Next season comes Shuri with the Luke Cage. All these people playing Valk, do they realize that Shuri shall not be countered? KG, we had that happen. It was one of the viewer matches, right? I got, what was it? The exact turn of events was I was in that content creator tournament. I ran Thanos up against a Shuri deck. I got smashed, partly because of misplay, which still irks me. But then I was like, okay, I'm going to build a deck that just beats Shuri. So I got Valk, and I made a deck that runs Valk. And then I played a viewer who was running Shuri, and he had included Luke Cage. And I was trying to beat him with Valk, and I was like, this is not, it doesn't work. I die. He smashed me. Moon Girl here gives me the double Titania, which is kind of nice. I think I run this. So yeah, the Luke Cage is kind of the answer if people start running Valk to try and counter the Shuri. Though, I assume that Luke Cage would also protect from Shadow King. A pick doesn't do it justice with the glorious sparkles. Yeah, a lot of the cards you got to be able to see to believe.
Opponent snapped.
I am playing... What are we playing? You decided to play Angela and nothing else? Hold on. You're playing Nope. Yes, Shang-Chi and Angela was the decision. That was what you thought was the win? Okay. Has anyone ever told me that I look like Solid Snake? No, Josh, you are the first on the Solid Snake comment. I get the comment that I look like the goalie for Manchester United the most. That's been the most common one. Check Discord, but you won't get the full glory. All right. Checking. In Hangout chat. General. Nope. Where's the variant split discussion? Scroll down. Oh, yes. The Noir. Okay, well, Dre, sorry to tell you that I beat you with the Titania here. You probably have Doom plus Odin? No, you can't fit both. So I could, like, Polaris, Titania. I mean, that feels really good. Is it Galactus? I don't think it's Galactus. I don't know what they're doing. Is it a bot? I think it might just be a bot. You think I look a bit like the G? I'll take it. Oh. It's all a herring. We're the Galactus to the dark dimension. Can we just remove Galactus from the game? No. But this is the hood variant that Rich is bragging on. He looks great. He looks great. Now if only they gave you a unique demon for each artist, right? Yeah, and then he emotes like he's never pulled the combo off before. I guess it was his first victory, guys. We'll give him that. That card is... I wish we got some changes to Galactus. Some people in chat called it. They did. We'll go Sunspot here. How do you get the characters in your name? I like it. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. Worst part is that Krakoa played the Galactus correctly, but never does Angela. That's right. It was Krakoa. The Galactus got set by Krakoa. That's probably why he was emoting. I'm going to give his emotes a pass because it was the Krakoa that played the Galactus, eh? I will... Angela. Cerebro 2 Galactus. Has anybody seen the Cerebro 3 Thanos? Cerebro 3 Thanos. TMS. Think about it. Think about it. You run the Valk. You have all these ongoing synergies. You buff up the rocks. It just means that you don't play Thanos himself unless you Valk the Thanos. But everything else, it's got some energy to it. I got beat by it. I will Polaris. Most annoying if we snap and lose and then through the spam the snap. Yes, that is the most annoying. It's very BM if you snap and lose and then they spam you. Another Kitty Pryde enjoyer. Here going for the Thanos bounce style of the deck. I will play my Titania. And then I will rock in the Zabu, I suppose. I feel pretty good about the position that we are in. C3 Thanos, we'll try it. There we go. People are running it. People are running it. Yeah, the fist bump is like the most fair. If you just do it once, I'll throw the fist bump either at the beginning. I also feel like it's not BM to fist bump before the cards reveal on the final turn. Like, I almost feel like that's better. Is like, you know, both of you agreed to stay in. This is it. He runs the Reality Stone to change Krakoa to save us. But, you know, like both players, just like imagining you're sitting across the table from the guy. You've set your cards. You're both confident. You're running into the final turn to flip and reveal. You fist bump then before you see who win or lost to have someone with, you know, hurt feelings or something. I can. I mean, I can't fill the raft though. That hurts a little bit, but the board space situation might mean that it doesn't matter if he gets a free 6-drop. I probably hold on to the Shang-Chi. He's flipping first. My guess is he's going to stay flip. The wave will destroy it. The wave will make his free card a 4-cost. It's perfect. But it will not affect his kitty, which is the exact thing that we're trying to synergize with. Okay. Do I snap? I don't think I snap, but I think we're in a good spot. Yeah, the fist bump is the respect, exactly. Recently been fist bumping before you retreat, which has felt good. There you go. When will Miss Marvel? You will Miss Marvel when you beat a BM deck player. Yeah. You gotta give and take. Was watching Jeff Hoogland's stream and he said the Snap team said we can customize the card borders. Did anyone else hear anything about when and how? We have not gotten any details on the when or how. But yes, it is coming. Now I have initiative? How did I get initiative out of this? Because you just picked up the kitty? That was all it took? I guess so. So I can just play... I'm playing kitty because she's a 1, and then I'm putting power on the sunspot. I am understanding that we're sacrificing the raft, but we've locked up the vault, so it's all down mid. Wishing that I could Shang-Chi. But we're getting 2 points on the kitty, 5 points on the sunspot, and we're already ahead. That feels okay. But yes, the devs have it on the roadmap that you'll be able to customize your card borders. They just don't have details on where it is in development or what the UI will look like or anything else. But we know that is coming. They want to make it. Magneto is enough. Well, they got us. Okay, let's change things up. I don't know. I feel like there could be more optimizing with this deck, but there could also just be nothing here for us. Let's play. I'm getting pulled in so many different ways as we're trying to deck build here. Let's bring in the pieces that I know that I want and then fill in around that. The wave, yes. I guess the Moon Girl can stick. We'll keep the Moon Girl for now. I still feel like it's pretty greedy, but we'll keep it for now. We've got the Coulson. All right, chat. Do we run Pixel Coulson? I don't know. This Pixel feels a little rough. But it's versus the base art. I don't know. The thing is, Coulson has so many other great variants. He's got the Captain America shield one. That's amazing. And then he's got the Noir one, which is also really good. And it's like Pixel. That's what I got. We'll run Blue Coulson here for now. And then I want the Quinjet. Okay, so we still have Moon Girl, Quinjet, Wave, Coulson. I want Devil Dino. I think that we cut the Polaris in this case. We run Double D. There he is. And then I want to run... If we keep the Wave, then we can hang on to Doctor Doom. I don't know about the She-Hulk anymore, guys. There's no Korg Pixel. Yeah. Pixel Iron Man is your 5-year-old and daughter's favorite. It's the only one that you'll play. There you go, TMS. There are some of them that are quite nice. They're pretty fun. Let's see. I mean, the normal version of like good card Dino still hits the She-Hulk. You drop Doom. It would not play the Wave. And then it would play... Like, it had been running Arrow, but I don't know if Arrow's still on the slate. And then you run White Queen at 4/6. Someone brought up such a good point. Surfer was nerfed because he added too much power last turn. But Shuri can get 52 power in the last 2 turns. But nah, leave that be. Yeah, Shuri's the golden child. Everybody at Second Dinner loves the Shuri. So she's not getting touched. Black Panther Pixel is nice. There are outstanding pixels. I am pretty partial to the Hawk. The Hawk pixel that we've got. I love him. There's some of them that I like to play. Some of the Venom is also a good one. But what's our last card? I feel like I want to run Bast whenever I see Angela Bishop. But if I work Bast in, the deck goes like crazy places. Do we fit Bast in here? There she is. If Bast fits in, we could cut Arrow. We could cut White Queen as well, I think. We can run... would you run Agent 13? It would be like you could run Warlock. You could run Luke Cage. It's possible, but no She-Hulk and Arrow though. Yeah, Mysterio. Mysterio or the Mystique. Mystique. I actually love that suggestion. Yeah, so it's like include the Mysterio and then goodbye She-Hulk and include the Mystique. Mystique. Her only target is the Devil Dino though. Mystique is good. I normally like her to have at least one additional target though. Have the Cable. Cable does give more card draw. And he would get buffed by the Bast. Maybe you're onto something. Is the Moon Girl necessary? Like what if we drop the Moon Girl for either Agent 13 or Cable? Getting our cards duplicated. Let's try Cable. I'm kind of partial to Cable. I do like him. Cut She-Hulk, add the Black Bolt and the Stature. Add the Black Bolt and the Stature? Add the Black Bolt and the Stature. That would be wild. I don't know if I want to add Black Bolt and Stature. My idea with the deck is that we're going to be playing... I also wanted to have Zabu in here. Gosh dang it. I mean, maybe I don't need it. We'll start with this. And we'll figure out how to work Zabu back in. My idea was basically you're playing Good Cards Dino, but rather than playing on curve, you play one energy off curve, and then you have a couple more mid-range elements and you get to work the Kitty Pryde in between all the cracks to be able to scale up and get a little bit more efficiency. Mystique can target the Quinjet technically, TB Heart with the hit on that one. You're not wrong. I can Bast. I could also Cable. I think I will Cable. We'll look to try and consolidate some cards at Clintar to open up space. The Sentinel. The Sentinel would be discounted by the Quinjet. It would play into the hand size style. Okay, this is nice. I Goblin across, and then I Bast. And that sets up Kitty Pryde and Mysterio to be quite powerful. White Queen would be odd if you draw early with the Bast. Yes, White Queen does get her top cut off by the Bast, right? That's why I wonder if like a Hazmat Luke Cage, like a Toxic Sarah, you twist in some Toxic Sarah elements. But here we hit. So now my question is, when do I need to start playing Kitty Pryde? Or do I just play White Queen now to be able to get the draw? I could, and then on 5 I play Kitty Mysterio. Why not just play it now? Just play it now. Here we go. Steampunk Sentinel. I don't have a Steampunk Sentinel right now. I have the, I have base art, obviously. But I foiled the base art, and then I got Shuri Destruction. So it's going to be into Nimrod here. And then it could be Galactus finish. White Queen for Agent 13. Maybe that's the answer. Wait. Did I let my kitty die on the Clintar? Okay. I'm just a fool. I'm just a fool. White Queen for Agent 13. Agent 13 could be better because then she's faster to get out. I think we will make that change. They had their Shuri doubled card killed. Okay, so that feels really good for us, right? Let's see. Is it just Devil Dino? He represents the most points on board. It's impossible for me to play 2 cards across any of these. So I think we just do this. Curve seems low for the Dino.
Victory.
Curve seems low for Dino. What do you mean? Cable for Sentinel? But Cable gives us scouting information on the opponent's hand. White Queen, you are now Agent 13. I need a variant for Agent 13. One of my most played cards. Well, 400 boosters. I have a pixel. Of course I have a pixel. Add to deck. Alright, let's try this. Armor and then Mystique can protect the Bishop and the Dino. That's true, that's true. Urko, great to see you, mate. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Have you seen any spicy kitty Pryde decks for us to test out? Agent 13 is buffed by the Bast. And here we are. I think... Is it better to develop the kitty Pryde in this case? We're holding both Angela and Bishop. I feel like the play is that you set up kitty Pryde because we have both cards that she's able to empower to get into that position of being 1/5 stat efficiency every bounce. Don't I have the season pass variant for the Sentinel? I do. And there's Mr. Quinjet. I'll play to the Mojo World. I will leave the kitty Pryde on the board. We got caught by that on another time. Wait, the season pass variant of what? I will have the Bast. Oh. Bishop is improved so much by getting tagged with the Bast. I mean, all of these cards are. I pick kitty Pryde up. I play Bast. I play... Then I don't know. I could just play Bishop, right? You can just play the Bishop. We'll just play the Bishop. Here we go. Here we go. For the Agent 13? No, I do not have a Battle Pass Agent 13. When was Agent 13 in the Battle or in the Season Pass? Jeff H had a gross kitty deck. What was he building around? You were still free to play on the Shield Hydra season? Yes, I was. During the beta, I wasn't spending any money. Okay, so I go Quinjet, kitty Pryde, and then Agent 13. Do I care about the... I think the Bast just stays in hand here. Kitty Angel Moon Girl. I'm hoping that's a typo, Rich, and you meant Angela. You're running... He's running Angel? Angela.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
We've been running the Moon Girl for a little while here in these decks, and it's not hitting. It's not consistent for us. Okay, so they win Avengers Compound. We could get Magic pulled to Grand Central, which would be actually quite nice for us. What if we... Should we just be running Magic? Like, if we just run Magic, we get extra time with kitty Pryde? Seems kind of nice, actually. What kind of deck would we want to run where we can extend the... I feel like that could be the answer. What if we run Magic in here? Who do we cut for Magic? If we cut... I don't want to cut Shang-Chi. I don't want to cut Agent Coulson. It would be like... Cut Cable? Cut Cable or Mysterio for Magic, maybe? Wait until the new day to roll over to play again. Hate the Krakoa? I hate the Krakoa too. We got the Absorbing Man to keep on locking us up. We have the Bast. That was the last card that I wanted to see pulled. Anyway. Cut the Mysterio. We could cut the Mysterio if we were going Magic. Alright. Kitty can pick up. I flip first because of the huge margin of victory at Mojo World. We need as much power on Grand Central as possible because we're going to win Mojo World. So we get 4 power on the kitty Pryde, which is looking like the best we can do. Then we go Agent Coulson. I go Cable. Oof. I'm just putting 7 power down. Yeah, I feel like that's a loss. Alright, we'll bounce. This location ruined the good taste everyone had with the Elysium hot location. The Elysium was so much fun. Getting the extra energy efficiency for all your decks let you pull off some awesome combos, and then Krakoa is like, nope, I'll break all your combos instead. Rock Slide on your list. Isn't a love, but it's like top 10 of the most played cards. Nice, nice. Next hot location will be Ego. I sure hope that Ego is never the hot location. That would be abysmal. Also, this Project Pegasus is terrible for us. I don't want to play any of these cards until after I get the Bast. The Madyamoto. It's happened. It's happened. They set up the old Zabu. The only people chat. The mods are all scaring away everybody else in chat. I think I just play the Mysterio here. No sign of the Bishop, so we'll get him in. They go Psylocke. All these energy cheats. Is this Mr. Negative? Zabu, Psylocke, Mystique? This smells like Mr. Negative. We get Kitty. I will play her. I mean, it's looking like Devil Dino on 5 Mystique copy, but we also have to find a way to be able to fill our hand. I suppose Agent Coulson could do that. Or the Cable. Pick her up. Put her down. Put her down. Ego is pretty rare though. Been playing since global launch. You've had less than 10 Ego games. Wow. Dark Nizzle. Less than 10. He is ultra rare. Same as World Chip. Gotta break up the blue streak. Thank you. TJC getting in there. Okay, yeah. So it's Mr. Negative, but they didn't find the negative. They did get the Zabu down, however, which is really good for them. So we can pick up Kitty. I don't know. The Mystique Dino combo is still feeling pretty juicy. So let's throw Devil D down here. And then we can figure out if we want to... The Mystique will copy the Dino. And I get the double here. Double activations of the White Tiger. Top 3 favorite cards in order. Probably Mystique, Hazmat, and the Hawk. Korg is the honorable mention because you love him, but he isn't good, so he's not on the list. Just as like a character love, Miyamoto. Well, we found... We kind of found it. Mystique plus the Coulson. I don't think we do anything on left. Coulson is going to be able to buff the Dino and the Mystique. Hope that we hang on to our lead. Or is it actually that I need to Mystique on left and then Coulson center? That could be better. Put the pressure all across the board. They're not going to run Odin. We stole their Ironheart, so they don't get that to get the buffs. Would the negative run Absorbing Man? It might run Absorbing Man to be able to get extra activations on the White Tiger. Absorbing Man is so good. We'll do this. Mystique is the #1 tech card. Mystique is great. My only 2 games with Ego this season was in the high 90s. Neg 8 the first time, plus 8 the second. Fair is fair, Eric. Fair is fair.
I am Iron Man.
They didn't think that we could affect multiple lanes. Let's go. Kind of character love. Also love the concept of him and Rock Slide. Grinding out the deck and changing their draw odds is fun to you. Oh yeah. Giving them the rocks can be quite detrimental. Have I tried this? It's the KM Beast list. Let's see here. NA #1 Kitty. He's KM Bests wearing his competitive reputation on his sleeve. Kitty Pryde Lockjaw. So Thanos Lockjaw with the Kitty in there. Something similar to what Kawa was rocking. I got you. And he's got the Death Killmonger on for the ride. Odin. Why is he playing Odin? Odin gives you the reactivation on the Doctor Doom. Also, I guess you can wave into Odin to like just kind of lock up the game without Sandman. And you get the Death synergy, Death Wave in there as well. Interesting, interesting. And so Kitty Pryde is fitting in there instead of the Sunspot. I'm sure he was running Sunspot before. Seems cool. Yeah, I saw the link. Deck looks crazy. I should try it? Well, we can try it. Why wouldn't I return the Kitty back to get the +2? Because it would have cost me 1 energy and I would not have been able to fit it in Lakey Breaker. Do I want to develop Kitty or Cable? I think I just go Cable here. Wave doesn't affect Kitty, so using Odin on Wave. Yeah, it gives you the extra activation. Alright, we'll try her. So far, we've not really gotten the wave synergy with Kitty to pop at all. Bishop just goes to Asteroid M, so we play that out. But yeah, if you're waving on like 5 or 6, you're able to squeeze Kitty alongside whatever else you're playing, so that makes sense. Okay. Now, we can play Coulson plus Kitty. We develop 2 additional cards, but I'm not getting a discount on any of them. I will have a 4 cost. It's crystal. I don't want to use the crystal. I want to play Mysterio. Put the real Mysterio on mid. Pick up. How did I get 2 of you? I got 1 created by the Agent 13. Gotcha. I'll play that one. It's a little bit prettier. I could play 2 of them. I could. I could play Lockjaw, then the Mysterio, right? The illusion would cycle, but then I don't get to use the extra Kitty. Anyway. Oh yeah, the Lockjaw gets moved, but it still cycles for Quinjet, meaning that I have a 4-cost Valkyrie I'll be able to use. I'm buffing the Bishop. Okay, Valkyrie's actually looking really good on the right lane. Didn't go according to plan, but it still might work out in our favor. So I play you. I pick up... Do I pick up Kitty or do I just play Mysterio? I could just play Mysterio. I could move the Agent Coulson. And this way, when I play the Mysterio, I could get Devil Dinosaur to appear, or I could get Angela. Devil Dino's a big winner. Angela's not impressive. Can you just not undo returning Kitty to your hand? You have to go undo all actions by clicking on your energy to be able to undo returning Kitty. That's the only way. I can move Kitty, play Valk, pick up Kitty, move from the Lockjaw lane. Yeah, something like that. But I kind of like this Mysterio play. I don't know if we'll be able to compete with the Dracula. Got the Angela. I would have been able to compete if I got the Marvel. Mjolnir buffs. What else do you have in hand here? You have 3 cards in hand. They're probably all big enough. Yeah, the Chavez is big enough. If we got the Devil Dino, we would have won. That was the decider. We got Angela instead. 0 points instead of, what would he have been? 11? Yeah, that was a decider. Mr. Doctor going pretty well. Been trying to put Kitty Pryde through her paces. Sussing out where she's going to be good. She's obviously good in bounce. We were playing that in the beginning of the stream. Doing quite well. And then we've tried working her into different iterations of playing off her synergy with Wave, trying to use Moon Girl to duplicate her, and they have been less successful. Does Kitty know why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Does she? We'll go... You were created by Agent 13, so if I play the Quinjet, you get discounted. And then I can play like Bishop, Coulson. Interesting, interesting. I could also Mystique on the Quinjet. I don't think that's good enough. Oh, Elysium. Here we go. Combos galore. Bishop here. Then I'll Zabu. Do I want the Zabu? The Zabu will be able to work on whatever Coulson plays. So whatever the 4-cost Coulson creates is going to be a 1-cost. Because of Quinjet, Zabu, Elysium. Let's try it. Let's try it. Zabu buff the Bishop. Rock Slide. Korg. Good old Hawk Dino deck. Okay, free rocks for everyone. I will not play it yet, but I probably will play it to be able to buff the bishop later. Monster Island ruined the last 2 Cerebro games today. Woof. Yeah. The Cerebro is very susceptible to bad location draws, isn't it? There we go. Our 1-cost Spider-Man. Legendary. Legendary. We want to play you... probably in protection of Monster Island. Then I play nothing. I just wait and see what we acquire. Because the final turn could be like White Tiger plus something else on Elysium. Even though playing this White Tiger will not get the Angela buff. Could still be worth doing. Or we could Spider-Man here. And then you can do something like White Tiger here to get the jump if you fill up this location. Is that better? It could be a little bit better. I'm just worried about Shang-Chi coming in and knocking over the monster. Which is why I want the Spider-Man down here.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Used to hate seeing Monster Island, but it's just another body to be buffed by the Valk. It can be, it can be. White Queen. Alright, we lock down Monster Island with the win. We have additional buffs we can get on the Angela. We have no good cards. Great. Bast is the best play at 1 power. So we're adding 10 points. 10 points to the right lane to up to 16. Whatever you play, the Mystique is going to lose. I think there is a chance. With the Hawk, nope, there's no chance. Not even close. 12-point Hawk. Yeah, they're able to hit both the Rock Slide and the Korg. Ouch. When you see the tech, you don't see the card. Yeah. Let's give it one more go here. Then we'll try something else. Quinjet. Probably play something with the Lockjaw. Very nice. I mean, this is like a snap, right? We just got Triskelion with Quinjet developed. That's crazy. You Groot to be able to start drawing. We even got Moon Girl. Hawk. So I went to Bishop. We can just keep on playing discounted cards the entire game. Kind of bored waiting for Conquest mode and changes to the matchmaking next season. Should be refreshing. I hope they come out soon, Mr. Doctor. I'm very excited for Conquest myself. Competitive snap is good. Never better. Okay, we Bishop first. Yes. Yeah, Conquest looks really exciting for like the additional grind for the people who are able to hit infinite. Hawk is actually still so potent. He's your guy. Always find yourself going back to it. Zachary, he's great. He's great. First series 5 buy. He was one of my very first ones as well. Is it here or coffee shops forgot how to make good coffee? Have coffee shops forgotten how to make good coffee, babes? Urko's wondering. Well, first, Urko, you're going to have to tell us what is Israeli coffee like? What's the style? Do you get the Arabic style coffee or do you have your own style? Because isn't the Arabic style like espresso, really strong, drink it black, and you eat it alongside like a sweet food? That's my understanding. I'm probably way off base. Yeah, the coffee chains are going downhill, I feel like. TMS says it's in Scandinavia too. What is Scandinavian coffee? TMS, how do you like your coffee? I feel like in a place where the climate is way different than where I'm at, there might be very different coffee tastes. It's so very weird here. Oh, what was the thing that my dad was saying? The African coffee. They had like a very unique style. But what was it? I know they were using a lot of sugar. I was gonna say it was like they put peanut butter in it. Yes, the Africans do peanut butter coffee, guys. Yes. Mexican coffees are pretty good here. Replacement for the Bast Kitty. If you're going to replace the Bast on this deck, you're going to do well if you just bring in like Moon Girl, or if you bring in a different finisher like the Arrow, like they just played against us. But I think we just punch him in the face and then we flip Triskelion. And I'm going to hope that they don't play on right themselves. Yeah, this is the line. Talking about cappuccino, but most people are grinding the coffee super fine, Turkish style, and then just putting hot water on it. Yeah, that sounds disappointing. And peanut butter burgers, which are actually pretty good. Peanut butter burgers are actually pretty good. I like it. A little bit of savory. I've had the peanut butter and jelly burger. I'm okay with some sweet and savory on my meat. Miyamoto, like your coffee, but you like the ladies black, hot, and probably mean to you. Alright, TMS takes it black, but not very dark. I gotcha. Watch Triskelion turn into bar with no name. Oh, man. Never seen peanut butter in the coffee? The Africans love it. My dad was on a trip to Gabon and then recently to South Africa as well. I'd be down to try it. I just feel like that didn't become so thick. Like, I love peanut butter, but I don't know if I want it in my coffee. Uncle Bast here. It's called mud coffee. Yeah, it would look like mud coffee. It would be so thick. Krakoa, my old nemesis. We have no way to be able to get to the Sanctum Sanctorum. A little bit unfortunate. Still don't have Bast or Valk. Would you use tokens or wait to pull them from a cache? Brent? Let's see. I would spend on them. I feel like they are Series 4 cards that are worth the 3k tokens. It also depends on how much of a priority that you are putting on getting. So we're looking at the next 2 seasons of card releases, right? High Evolutionary top. If you know you're going to be able to have enough collector tokens to grab him, that's going to be a big deal. And then I think that Stagron coming out next month is going to be a pretty big deal. But Valk and Bast are just becoming, they're getting integrated into a lot of different meta decks. I think they're solid. I think they're worth. Quinjet, what are you going to do for me? You have no board space to manage your savings. But if I do, I don't get the titanium. Okay, we'll drop in here. Thoughts on buying the Hawk? Got it pinned right now. Mickey YouTube, Mickey YT, you're going to love it. You should grab it as soon as you can. We got a bunch of people in chat that are going to dive in and tell you how incredible Hawk is. So enjoy, man. It is a very good piece. Let's go ahead and play Cosmo Kitty. Like, this is the dream. We found it until they win with this squirrel, right? You're leaning Bast. Bast is very good. Very good. Will High Evo be a big bad? I'm expecting he will be. I'm expecting that he will be... Oh, no, I forgot it. Oh, no. No. Oh, am I forgetting Krakoa? It's the hot location. We've had this happen all the dang time. They murdered us. I can't win. They're going to be able to just buff the Sunspot. Like, it probably screwed over their Central Park as well, but this Sunspot will just win on margin of victory. Hawk is the best boy. Hawk is great. That's the mud coffee. You know, that actually looks kind of appetizing now that I get the Instagram picture of it. Won't Living Tribunal be a big bad though? I don't know if Living Tribunal will. He has an effect that feels like he could be, but I mean, Living Tribunal is on the edge, you know, so looking at like this incredibly game warping effects, Kang, Thanos, Galactus, High Evolutionary, Living Tribunal is like null, like right on the edge. TMS Killerod with the SEK 200 Super Chat. Thank you, mate. More donations to the Jeff the Shark Fund. Jeff the Land Shark. You know we're going to be testing it as soon as it comes out. Thank you, mate. Putting that one down in the jar, marking it down. Jeff the baby land shark coming out. And the wife actually just celebrated TMS. You can't see it, but she actually just did a little happy dance that we're going to be grabbing that one. So thank you from me and thank you from the wife. Mephisto should be a big bad. Yes, thank you, Dead End. Mephisto, whenever he comes out with whatever ability it is, I'm still a little on the fence of if he's going to release with... These guys are just... Is Kitty Pryde going to be free forever now? Kitty Pryde should be free forever now, right? Like, this is just... It's game over. We win. Pick up our toys and go home. Everything is so cheap. I'm not even going to play Bast. I don't know what's going to... Yeah, here we go. Jeff the Shark, the next big bad? Nope, not at all. He seems lackluster for the tokens, Jeff, but he seems very lustrous for the memes, Rich. You're not seeing the memes. Have you looked into his little baby shark eyes? You can't look at his little baby shark eyes and tell me that you don't want to get him. Gonna use all your gold on the token Tuesdays? I think that's the most effective way to do it, honestly. No, she's back to 1. Elysium can't touch her. She reset to 1. Anyway, everything else is so cheap that it's still okay for us. I'm about to play a 6 power Namor. Thank you for the buff. A 2/6 card. Incredible. Human Torch. I guess. This is just making me wish that we were still playing Bounce. You want High Evolutionary in the worst way because of the hazmat. I know, Miyamoto. We can work in the hazmat and then drop a free abomination on their heads. It's going to be so much fun. And then the High Evolutionary himself is discounted by the Zabu, so he becomes a 3/7 stat line, which is pretty nice. Pick you up. Lay you back down. I kind of want to play the Shang-Chi, I guess, just for the points. Watch, they're going to be able to Shang-Chi my bishop. Probably. We'll keep them on their toes here. Your tokens are not for the memes. Well, when we're trying to make the videos, crank them out, we got space for some of these. Ah, Infinite came in. Makes sense, makes sense. I can Devil Dino and then Mystique all for nothing because there'll only be 1 card in hand. Pick up the kitty. Here's the thing, I'm behind, so they don't have to care about Elysium. If I play, I give Titania. So then it's just like, I play Kitty on left and then squeeze Devil Dino in, I think. Let's try it. I wonder if Stagron is why Shuri isn't being nerfed, being able to mess with the skull maybe. Stagron! Guys, chat. Is it just me or is Stagron crazy? How did you... She was a 3 cost, he was a 4 cost? The Zabu. Zabu let them play Shuri, Red Skull simultaneously. A 4 and a 5 on the same turn. I was not expecting that at all. Back to Stagron. Stagron is crazy. You're able to move an enemy card on reveal to a different location, like... People are going to forget about Arrow immediately. Stagron is going to purge that from their minds. Move the last card that the opponent plays this turn? No. How about move any card that they played before anywhere you want? It's going to be nuts. Do we know the Throg bundle and how much it will be? Worth it or only worth it if you want the variant? It will be worth it, Dio. It's going to be 7,000 gold though, so it's one of the expensive ones. But you get 3,000 tokens and a huge chunk of credits, and of course the variant as well. If you dinoed right, you beat them playing a card on right, or them not playing a card on right. If I dinoed right, I would have given them Titania, which would have been a 10-point swing, and I would not have won on right. Anyone else totally underwhelmed by Snowguard? I don't think we know what the bear or the hawk is yet, do we? Do we have a leak as to what bear or hawk form is for the Snowguard? Yes, when you flip Stagron, you choose the card, then you choose where it moves. Yeah, Throg is $100. Is very expensive. Hold on. I got... Whoa. I got you from Camp Lehigh, and then I got you from Cable? We randomly stumbled into synergy? Is this what you're telling me? That's crazy. Now wait for Krakoa to mess it up, but here we go. I just play him with Arrow. Do what I want when I want. Hashtag Kingpin. Exactly. Stagron plus Kingpin is pretty crazy. You can just throw whatever you want over there up against the Kingpin kill lane. Set up Kingpin on 3. Play Spider-Man on 5 so the lane has an opening. Throw their winning piece across. Get it murdered. Go on with your life. Alright. You set up the Lockjaw. You got that from Camp Lehigh. Interesting. I will Vulture Doctor Strange together while that's an option. Because it'll be the highest power card for only a small amount. You thought Throg was a new card, not a variant? Yeah, Throg is a variant of Thor. They talk about activating the location or ignoring the location. Wait, for what? Oh, the Snowguard cards? They interact with the locations. Bear re-triggers the location effect. Yeah, that doesn't seem very good. Stagron lets you choose? I believe so. It doesn't say random anywhere in there. It just says you move an enemy card on reveal. That sounds like you are moving it, not the card is moving it. Why? What are you doing? It's the booster farm? We're playing up against the booster farm? I thought we had fun combos. Turns out we're just up against the booster farmer. Okay, Snowguard, right. Transform into a random spirit animal. Bear, hawk, wolf. And on the latest data mine, the wolf is gone. Cosmo has some protection against the Stagron. Yeah, Cosmo is still up there. It's one of the best in the game. Okay, then I think I Agent 13 to help fill the hand, and then I Absorbing Man to continue filling the hand. All the free points. I suppose that I go ahead and I play to the hand. I'm gonna wear ahead by so much. What does it matter? I'll play here. On that logic, I should play you first to be able to grab on the Dino. Then I Agent 13 mid. Then I Absorbing Man on right. So I'll have 2 more cards. That gives me 10 power on Mystique. Not bad. I'm pretty sure Stagron is going to let you choose what card moves and where. But I mean, I could be wrong. Ooh, the Bishop does move into Shang-Chi range here. Ah, Rogue. And then the Mystique off of the Rogue. Should have played that somewhere else, mate. Well, they wouldn't have been able to win the multiple lanes anyway. It says wall in hand. This transforms each turn into a hawk or bear. Yes. Upgrade my kitty.
Animated.
I don't know if I don't think that we've seen the up-to-date data mines of the bear or the hawk. I think they're still tinkering with the card. Grab all these. And my missions. Come on. Something went wrong? Oh, 50 credits. Okay. Something did not go too wrong. So the deck is okay. Now I suppose we try Lockjaw. And we could try what KM Best has been rocking with. So we have Kitty Pryde. We cut Bast. I mean, we're going to cut effectively everything here, but we're going to keep Shang-Chi. We are going to keep... Yeah, is that it? Shang-Chi looks like it, because he's not even running Devil Dino. Can give us a starting point. I guess we should try... I've derided the Kitty Pryde plus Lockjaw combo. But other content creators are enjoying it. So we might as well experience it before we poo-poo on their combos. Maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised. Yes, Leech. Everybody's looking forward to this gameplay. The Revolutionary card. And he's still rocking the arrow. Brave, brave. Doc Doom. Odin for the reactivate. We could run the Pixel. You know what? Pixel Odin. You just got promoted. She-Hulk. Thanos. Death. Hopefully we kill enough cards to be able to get the death down. I refuse to play with a gray. If I can avoid it. I'll make him blue. I feel like blue is the threshold of viewable. Though, I do like the ones with like the foil backgrounds and then the gray border, or the noir background and then a gray border. But if it's just the normal background, then I feel like you need some kind of border or animation. There we go. Kitty Wave is in. It's still Kitty Wave, technically. Wave is still in the deck. We don't have to change the name yet.
The universe shall be set right.
Oh, Rich, you've got the Pixel Odin? Hell's Kitchen. At least we have Reality Stone to be able to kill Krakoa, right? Like, we've got that going for us. I think I Space Stone early. We're going to save Reality Stone till we see everything. Potentially cancel Krakoa. Play as much as we can. Play Killmonger to kill a bunch of cards for a cheap death. Okay. Combos. The Flaviano and Selpier versions are the ones that you use. They're so beautiful. They're really great. There's a Krakoa, so we found it. So I will Time Stone. And then Power Stone, which will allow me to Lockjaw into Reality Stone together next turn. Let's hit him. I played a lot of Thanos. We're going to take no prisoners. If we hit, we hit. Teddy finished Tress in the Emerald Sea. And it is magnificent. Oh, I'm looking forward to getting to it, Rich. Right now, the wife and I are a little over halfway through Way of Kings. So we have been pushing through the Stormlight archives. And I'm waiting for Tress in the Emerald Sea to come out on Audible. Because it didn't immediately release the audiobook on Audible. They're giving the Kickstarter backers the exclusivity time. Killmonger not going to do anything, eh? One of the biggest fans of the orange border. Hearthstone has conditioned you. Yeah. I love it looking like this. Okay. Let's go ahead and cycle Soulstone. Will it clone? It won't clone, right? My Lockjaw will prevent me from getting any clones. And then I'll pass. That will let me She-Hulk. And I can just keep on holding Killmonger to see if he'll do anything. Yep, the wife and I read together. We've made it through all of Mistborn, Era 1 and 2. And now we're on Way of Kings. We've also done Warbreaker. Way of Kings is so great. One of the favorite books. It's quite nice. The TMS wife is not a fantasy fan. Got her into Snap, though. That's incredible, TMS. I've been trying to get the wife in on more videos here at the channel. The Reality Stone is Dr. Doom's head. Can we get mobile game of the year, guys? A mobile game of the year. I think I do Soulstone. All right, guys. Thanos. We have the 20 power Mad Titan. Ready to drop to the board. In that case, I probably Soulstone here, right? Because I will Thanos on right unless Shang-Chi is necessary. Up against Shuri. the Thanos is a small boy. He's up against a 26 power Red Skull, where Shang-Chi is actually the miracle worker. Also, the arrow. I might not actually... That's crazy. That I would have the 20-point Thanos, and it's not the right play to play her. Kitty wife stream when we get Jeff. We'll see if she's working from home that day. If we have Jeff releasing on a time where the wife is at home, it'll happen. Bet. Okay. We have initiative. They're going to play big boy here, big boy here. Probably. I think they might have just gotten us there. Right? Because they go She-Hulk, Taskmaster. And they got enough on the Sunspot to be able to pass us up. Yeah. The arrow normally is the answer. But here, with the doubling effect to the throne room, I can't pull them there, and then I don't have enough of a lead to go down mid. I could get Odin or Death, which would be big cards, but I don't think it's enough to be able to win off of. No, I think we retreat. Jonathan Dale, Kitty's been going pretty well. We tried her in the bounce deck in the beginning, which was what I had the video showcasing her last night, which we know is good. It was very fun to be able to play her some more there. Then we tried her alongside Doomwave because she has not set the 4x wave. And it's an interesting idea. We just didn't quite get the combos to line up. Maybe it was my play. Maybe there's not really too much there. Then we tried something that was like a good cards Dino with a little bit of mid-range, trying to squeeze Kitty into the playing off curve. That did not go super well. And now we're trying her in Thanos Lockjaw, which we know is already just an incredible deck. So she does have good synergy with the Lockjaw, basically playing her instead of the Sunspot and trying to feel out if it's an improvement or not. Okay, we got the Bear and the Hawk. Ignore all location abilities next turn. Trigger the effect of this location. Who can you replace with Kitty? Grizzly, if you're going to be running this deck, then you could run just like Iceman, or you could run Sunspot. They're going to do quite well for you. I get unlimited time stones. I get Glowing Vats again. I feel like we should be able to have a power play off of this. Let's go ahead and Time Stone, and then Space Stone. I can move Mind Stone out of the way to open up more space at the Cloning Vats. We can play the Lockjaw, and then the goal would be to get like the doubled Panther to get cloned and then get replayed. Sarah seems good with the Kitty, like a Spherical Surfer deck. So, yes and no. She will not be able to discount. She has synergies with Angela and Bishop, which Kitty also has synergies with, but she individually doesn't help Kitty because you're playing her on 5 and then you don't have any extra energy to be able to do anything with the Kitty. And then on turn 6, Kitty doesn't become free, but I can certainly see something beneficial being there. Let's get Lockjaw in, move Mind Stone to the side. He's just going to clone Soul Stones against us. Yeah, that makes sense. I will play... I mean, I could just put it back to him. I kind of want to cycle through the Lockjaw, though. Also, I want to play more Time Stone, so I get the Black Panther going. Okay, so I will Time Stone here. That means on turn 4, I'll be able to play Panther, and then turn 5, I'll be able to play Panther, and then turn 6, guess what? I could play an even bigger Panther. Those abilities are bad. Snow Guard is bad. I'm kind of feeling it. I'm inclined to agree, Rich. Like, the location-specific abilities, they just seem so hit and miss that I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with Snow Guard. Like, it's like Quake, right? Like, Quake is very location situational, and when it works, it's great, but you need it to be flexible for a card to be competitive. And I feel like, I guess, what are the stat lines? The stat lines are 1-2? The stat lines are just 1-2s? Yeah, I'm not impressed. Ooh. Look at this. I can't click it. No, I want to see the card. Why can't I click him? Also, I don't know what this card is that they got on left. First time catching the stream live. Love the content, Teddy. Dark Onyx, great to have you here, man. We've been putting Kitty through her paces so far. It's been very fun to look through. Okay. What? You played Wave and Galactus? Where did they get the energy to do any of this? Chat, am I crazy? There's always a delay. People are like, people understand, and then they come back piling into the chat. They're like, obviously you missed this, Teddy. Help me. What am I missing?
Wakanda forever.
I feel like our Black Panther plan is playing out exactly the way we wanted. Lockjaw cycled Wave into Galactus. Oh, yes. Lockjaw turned Wave into Galactus, and then it turned... What was the other card? Something into Chavez.
Victory.
What became Chavez, though? They have Galactus, Lockjaw, Chavez, Time Stone. I love the Panthers at the clothing vats. Alright, I'm going to refill my water, then we'll be back at it. Wave Soulstone, Wave Soulstone. The all its glory line got me. I do say that a lot, don't I? We're trying to build the channel catchphrases. Here's always so talkative. The most engaging of streamers, really. Dream Dimension. I don't like it. But I also hate Krakoa. I'm gonna hold. In case something that I hate more comes up for the Reality Stone. Can you replace Kitty with Titania? In this deck? You could. I would probably go for something that you could foreseeably feed to the Lockjaw, but I think Sunspot is better, but you could play that Titania. I don't know, here's the thing, is that Titania you really want to play on the last turn, and on the last turn, you have a bunch of like 6-cost cards that you could see yourself playing. If you Snowguard Bear on something like Krakoa or Dream Dimension, does it trigger it early? I have no idea, Jonathan. You would take Dream Dimension over Krakoa? Yeah, that's why I'm waiting. We'll see what this third location is. Mer Island. Okay, so now I go Lockjaw. Then we can go Mind Stone, Reality Stone. Keep turn 5 open. Beautiful. Lockjaw Thanos still got it. And here Soulstone is going to be able to give us... Ooh. Sauron Shuri? Is it crazy? Like, why does Sauron have no animation? I hope you didn't want to play anything with an ability in your hand. Use Sauron, I leech. Just to make sure. Just to make sure. Ooh. A little bit of Shuri's Lab action for us. It's pretty good, pretty good. So now is when you wave and pass, because then we have Doom Wave in our hand. She-Hulk, Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom even gets to play to Mer Island, but potentially get cycled for death. It depends on what we draw. Here we go. Wait, so if you Snow Guard Hawk into something like Mindscape, you get your opponent's cards and also keep your own? I don't think so. I think it would activate the trade. Oh, you're saying if you were to block the effect of the location? Snow Guard's going to have a lot of questions. He's probably going to have a lot of game crashes. I don't want to hate on the game, but just projecting my past experiences into Snow Guard's release, I think Snow Guard is going to be buggy as heck. Kang could barely keep the game running. Snow Guard is going to really just smash your processor. You're going to be seeing that main menu screen a lot, I feel like. Let's go ahead. I mean, Kitty Pryde is she's in the deck. Still calling it Kitty Wave. Play the kitty. Titan is great. There we go. We got the hard eyes. I love that it comes back with it. Here we go. Snowguard's gonna have a bunch of questions for sure. Yeah, he is. Is it weird to hear a different playlist here? It is. I'm trying to expand our horizons. Urko, when you were able to call out the one song on the other playlist that didn't sound like it was on the playlist of literally 400 different songs, I was like, I need to broaden our horizons. We've been listening to too much of the same stuff. Time Stone, and then another kitty. Here we go. Kitty max efficiency. Game doesn't seem to appreciate the need for kitty and is showing you only the master mold. Oh, listen, master mold is fine. Wonder why they don't have a GG emote. I have no idea. It just makes sense that they would include something like a GG. So we can drop the Thanos here. That feels pretty good. Thanos in. And then Doctor Doom? Yeah, probably. Or do I need to arrow? No, this is only turn 4. I need a Thanos. Here we go. I get to play all the expensive cards. Urko is just jamming, tabbed out, playing Diablo. And then he's like, whoop, ears perk up. This has not been on the playlist of the Teddy stream before. Okay, so we arrow to a vulnerable position to be able to Shang-Chi. This is the way. I think I arrow here. .26 power, about to go down the tubes. He is going to be able to copy with the... Bring you back, play you down, play you down. He's going to be able to copy with the Taskmaster, but it doesn't matter. Is there a soul read where he plays Cosmo plus Titania? No, we got it. We should have snapped on the arrow read. Urko's got the Rocket League going now. Yep. They need to add more emotes and let us customize it. Yes, Zoran. We need to have custom emotes. Like somewhere in here, right? Nope, not this button. You just go here. You have the Super Teddy. You have the Thanos was right. You have the avatar. And then you have like a emote selection right over here. And then you have board selection right over here, right? You just choose what style your asteroid looks like. And then you choose what style your emotes are. They're like down the line right here. It's easy. I'm not a programmer. There's no way that it's easy. I have no experience. Could never get into Rocket League. My fingers didn't work for Rocket League.
Shall be set right.
Americans notoriously bad at soccer/football, depending on what part of the world you're from. I was more paddle sports and basketball. You just want the emote on the location. which is always going to be like a hateful emote. Just they don't even have to make a happy emote for any of the locations. They can just make it an angry one. Cranium Hunter, what a name. And it's the love the beanie. Yep, Cranium Hunter, seems like you would love it. All right, we're throwing up the GGs. Why are we throwing up the GGs? Just to get things going here, I guess. Okay. Baxter building. Now, Kitty Pryde comes back. Kitty Pryde goes down. Time Stone plays. Mind Stone plays to the same location. Rocket League is probably the favorite game, Brian. Ooh. What season is Rocket League on now? It's been around for quite some time. A much lauded game. Beast is going to pick it up. All right, Killmonger is key. I think then we hold it. I feel bad, but I think the play is Leech. 6 cards in hand. I mean, like, Leech is pretty good. Let's hit him. I think emoting on the location is something from the survey. Yeah, I kind of remember that. Yeah, there it is. Was great at soccer in your youth. Being from England is what all the kids played. Yeah, being from America, it's what none of the kids played. Nobody played soccer. We all had basketball goals set up in our driveways. Every park has a baseball diamond. Some parks have soccer goals. Every park has a tennis court. Like, which I guess that's fair. Like, it's a lot more space efficient to put in a tennis court than a full soccer field. But also, like, the upkeep on a tennis court is way higher than the soccer field.
Live from the Daily Bugle.
There were 14 seasons, and now we're on season 10 after the free-to-play update. So 24 seasons of Rocket League. That's great. What a game. Wasp, I guess I just hold ya. Mindstone, I don't need ya. Kitty, hit the board. Does Rocket League have multiple game modes, or is it all just the 4v4? Tennis court just needs to be swept. Way easier than mowing. Yeah, but then after a little while, you gotta resurface it and then upkeep on the nets. But you are right. You don't have to mow the area. The day-to-day or the week-to-week maintenance is going to be lower, but I think the lifetime maintenance is probably higher.
Victory.
Nobody. We're not going to get any data. Everybody that I'm playing is infinite, and they get hit with a leech. They don't care. They just don't play the game. Like, it's just lights out. Nobody does anything. Snow Day is hockey 3v3. They have a rumble where you use power-ups, and then hoops for the 2v2. Sebastian, great to see you on the stream. The main one is 3v3, but there's 2v2 and 1v1. Also basketball, hockey, and drop shot. All right, Rocket League has come a long way since I tried to get into it. I gave it a very short try. I don't think I even gave it a fair try, because I tried to play it on Switch, and I already am not as good if I'm trying to use a controller versus keyboard and mouse. I was always a PC guy. Let's go. I think I go Mind Stone to try and get access to other pieces to feed to the Lockjaw. And then after this, we're going to try something else. Well, you know what? We should just run our raffle. That's what we should do. Switch is awful for that. Yeah. I probably tried to get in on the worst version of Rocket League. We'll complete this. Custom. Start the raffle. Exclamation point, pick me in the chat. Spacebar number between 1 and 100. Entering for a chance to be able to play me in a friendly battle mode match here. Hope to see you guys on the card tables. Instructions are in the chat. I play Time Stone and nothing else. The goal will be Lockjaw, Power Stone, Space Stone to be able to get a move. Can't wait for Leech to become a 7-cost neg 11 power card. Yeah. Cariel, thank you for the subscription, mate. Thank you. Alright. Lockjaw, Power Stone. Or do I just go Space Stone? If I go Power Stone, I move to the side, but then I fill up Nova Roma. I guess until I Killmonger. So, let's go for it. Cycle me. Do Twitch people get points? I don't remember if it's working right now on the Twitch side. It's I think it is mostly on the just on the YouTube side. You can try to enter on the Twitch side. No promises. I'm sorry, Twitch. Hop over to the YouTube if you want to be able to enter the giveaway. For sure, for sure. I Space Stone to move the arrow and then I do nothing? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound like me. I Shang-Chi to be able to cycle. You Angela Psylocke. This tells me... What does it tell me? Like, Angela is maybe Mr. Negative? Is it Psylocke to be able to rush Sarah? I'm confused. But I'm going to play Shang-Chi. It is. Okay. Psylocke for the Sarah. Now I Space Stone, Power Stone. It's such a terrible hand. All of these cards are ones that I wanted in the deck for Lockjaw to be able to bring up, but now I don't know what I'm going to play on the final turn. Gonna get 1 million points soon. Ooh. DMS closing in on the million just to see if our service can keep track of all his points. I love it. You guys have like a minute and a half to be able to get your entries in. Oh, we got the Shang-Chi back. So this is where you Lockjaw to the side. Do you guys think we catch him out? It's like pretty dirty, right? But it could be really good. So then you don't Lockjaw to the side. Hang on, undo. Undo. You... Reality Stone. Death. I think that's all. I mean, we could arrow. That's a different spread of power. It depends on where he wants to focus. He's expecting an additional turn, so I don't know. Let's try it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh.
Victory.
Shouldn't have snapped? What? Why? You got the Sarah early, then you set it like this is your game plan. The deck hit everything it wanted. It set up Angela early. It played the Psylocke to rush the Sarah, and then the magic. You hit the high roll and then the opponent snaps and you still back away? Okay. Okay. Time to choose our winner. Yusuf! Congratulations, Yusuf. You have won the raffle. Looks like a negative deck. Was Sarah mad? Maybe it was a negative deck. Maybe that's what it was and they didn't have the juice behind it. Congratulations, Yusuf. Throw me the code down in the chat. And we'll jump into our battle mode match. He knew I had the stone? If he knew I had the stone, why would he magic?
The universe shall be set right.
Maybe I was just bluffing. Nobody bluffs. Oh yes, TMS, we'll get our game set up. Yusuf with the 26 ticket win. It's proof. Anybody can win. You do, if you're subscribed, get a couple bonus tickets. You get 20 bonus tickets added. Even beyond the 100 you're allowed to contribute if you are a subscriber. I'm going to be the rematch for Yusuf. Yes, the rematch. Yusuf won a unofficial official tournament like a week ago. So rematch. Let's go. Oh, Sanctum Sanctorum. That's great. It was Krakoa. The location that I would have rather flipped. Sweaty game time. Kitty Pryde is kind of popping off here, eh? At least I have something to do with my energy. Would Sunspot be larger, though, at this point? I don't know. How does Kitty Pryde feel? Is she as crazy as people believed? Yes and no, Sebastian. She doesn't work with Collector right now, and she doesn't work with Beast right now. But they've said the Collector side of things, at least, is a bug. Bounce is already like a mid-tier meta deck, and she's making it a little bit better, so she feels pretty good. My verdict is, feels pretty good. The Krakoa moved my Reality Stone? I was losing anyway because of the Mr. Fantastic, eh? Yeah, I was. Maybe it doesn't matter then. You're gonna like be able to Profx Krakoa? In before Profx Krakoa? Do the featured locations show up as much in battle mode? Battle mode excludes the heightened chance of any of the featured or hot locations. Okay.
Opponent snapped.
You would snap. They have to win both the left and right. Yeah, we're not winning that one. Time to get out. Also, Yusuf is ready for us. Grab this code. Hop into battle mode. Thank you, Krakoa, single-handedly losing you 16 cubes. Greek news period. Welcome to the Krakoa experience. We hope you enjoyed your stay. Come again soon. I think Krakoa, there's been a lot of the locations that I get annoyed while they are the hot location, but that I'm pretty happy with their rotation on once they get the general odds, like the normal rotation. Krakoa is one, I don't even want to see it when it's on the normal rotation. When it's rarer, I'm still going to be unhappy when it appears. Watch Krakoa Reality Stone itself into the vault. Oh man, it would have been great. 97.5 to 95.9. It hurts, it hurts. Trying a different deck? Great, great. I am as well. Late to the party, what'd I miss? Zuka? We ran our bounce champions for a little bit. And then we rocked in with... Yeah, I think we play it like this. Then we tried to fit it Kitty into a number of different positions. We tried her in Doom Wave because her cost is not affected by wave. It wasn't the best. And then I tried her in like a good cards dino set of synergies where the idea is I just play Kitty and then I bounce these boys. The idea is that with energy cheats like Quinjet and Zabu, you just play off curve, which lets you play Kitty at the same time as your other cards. That didn't really work too well either. And then we tried it alongside Thanos, Lockjaw, and what do you know? Leech carried us really hard. So it wasn't great testing, but it was fun. So now, I think I leave Kitty on board. Do I want to Hawk right now? I can Hawk. I can Korg. I can... The thing is, I would like to Bast on the I don't know, it's not a big deal because Mysterio can't get to the Crimson Cosmos. And then the hood drops. There we go. The featured location deck vids are how you actually found me, Jokaro. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, we, here's the thing. They're releasing featured locations at the same time as cards now. So I'm like, what kind of content am I gonna make? And the hot locations are only around for 24 hours now, so they're less impactful than before, and the video really doesn't have any life outside of the hot location, right? So I've been torn in terms of what's the best content to make, and I haven't done too many of the hot locations this season specifically. Let's pick up Hood and Korg, and then let's play Demon Kitty. And that feels really good. Are we winning this? We could be winning this. Kitty is getting big. The Hawk is susceptible to Shang-Chi, of course, but nothing else is right now. We didn't find Bishop or Angela, so the Kitty is just like using the extra energy. But I'm going to have the 3 demon line, which is the dream for the Hood. The only people who like Krakoa are the Agatha players. They don't even like it, because they're hoping by turn 5 to be controlling their own deck. Krakoa managed to play Mystique for your opponent right after the Cerebro. Well, there go the 8 cubes. Yeah, for me, it just always plays Angela last. It goes out of its way to be able to get Angela down last. And then play my Hood. Korg. Hang on, you're free, right? Do I need to play all of you on left? I guess so. This still feels pretty strong. Whenever there's a location that you don't like, you just don't play for the day. Yeah, I think that a lot of people are in that boat for the Krakoa. At least Ego is chaos from the start. Krakoa just ruins the good play. Exactly. You had Krakoa play magic on itself in the C3 game earlier? Thank goodness. Though I guess by then the damage is already done. We don't snap, we don't want to scare him off. But this is the play. Though actually it's better to leave Kitty, smack you, play you, play you. The Mysterio in terms of the energy distribution is better than recalling and replaying the Kitty Pryde. See if we take the 2 or if Valentine bounces. I think we should have snapped earlier to put the pressure on. We could have gained an extra cube. Just being a Scarlet Witch probably fixed it, yeah. Asteroid M and Krakoa suck. I was okay with the Asteroid M. The Asteroid M was fine, but... well, in comparison especially. Asteroid M was not my favorite location. I didn't, like, enjoy it. But I didn't mind it, especially because I enjoy movement. Played a little bit of it on the free-to-play account especially. But Krakoa is just, like, disappointment. Watching your deck get piloted into the ground. Immediately take a nosedive, you know? It hurts. There we go. All that for 1 cube. This could be a long one. We're gonna have to put the pedal down a little bit, though we were still just feeling out their deck. Korg, Quinjet, Agent Coulson, Shang-Chi, America Chavez. You want featured Ego locations soon? About to be a fun week. Sebastian, do you remember in the survey? It's a Hawk. Hawk build. Do you remember in the survey where they asked if people would be interested in seeing, how did they word it? Basically, they didn't say this explicitly, but what I interpreted it as is you would have an alternate game mode where you would play and you would always get Ego as the location on turn 1. The AI would play your deck and you're just betting. They were like asking if people wanted that. It's a full game mode. I was like, heck no. But just because they're asking, it means there must be some people who want it. Where do I want Angela? I think down Daily Bugle. Week-long featured location for Ego. Agatha for everyone? Agatha for everyone. Yeah. It's either Agatha for everyone or Ego for everyone. I think I need... do I need to sacrifice the Mysterio clone? Alternatively, I can play Hood, pick it up with the Falcon. I want to get Beast in here for extra energy efficiency, but then I'd have to play to Vormir. I could play to Lechigilia, but then I'm picking up the stones, and I know that he has Hawk in hand. Of course, I have his Hawk in hand as well. So maybe we play things quiet with, like, Hood, Falcon for now. Lechigilia, you have to Lightfoot around, because it's putting +6 on both of our Hawks. Now, we could draw our own, which would be fantastic here. It sounds awful? Yeah, it sounds awful. They worded it as auto battle. Yes, auto battle. Again, it sounds awful. Interpreted it like auto chess type game mode? What would that be like for Snap, though? They can't imagine what that would look like in Snap. I guess I could sacrifice the Bast here. And then I could play Hood. And then I could play Beast. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. And he did play the Coulson. Ooh, 9 cards in the deck. I'll hit you. We got the Hawk coming out next turn alongside a free hood. Another oh, I'm cutting off the top of this one demon. No. Anyway, we have a fresh one. We have a 6-power one coming. So she's dead. Do I not get any draw? No, I get the demon. I pick up the hood. Okay, and he played Hawk. I have Shang-Chi. He's not powerful enough. With the Shang-Chi in hand, then I get licensed to go a little psycho, right? You play Hood, and then you play Demon. I'm guaranteed to draw the Chavez, so it's not messing with my draws. I want to buff the Hawk into the position where Shang-Chi is guaranteed to kill it. Stockfish Marvel Snap. It's so good. Atuma is actually so bad, your Magneto eats him for breakfast. It's not Atuma, Sebastian. Yeah, Atuma's got some challenges for sure. I've got your Hawk, mate. What you gonna do? Who do I want to punch in the face? It's definitely you. And then I just play here. Here we go. It wouldn't be so bad if they made the best plays possible so you can see the ideal way to pilot a deck. I don't think there's any way that it makes the best plays possible. Our Hawk is so big. Versus his down at 12. He does have the Shang-Chi to be able to kill one of our cards. We flip first. He probably throws the Shang-Chi at us, but I don't see how he wins any other lanes. I think there's going to be a retreat out of Valentine. Have now lost 10 out of 11 games, and mostly because of locations. Oh, the Dark Nizzle. Okay. We got to recenter ourselves. The tilt is setting in. Take a refresh, take a breather. Check your deck, upgrade a card, something. Appease the luck gods. Ego definitely not the best AI for playing. Yeah, it's definitely not. But then again, neither is the AI that is able to see into the future. Man, Hawk is just too fun. Don't regret spending 3K at all. Freddy Bands, Hawk is great. And he's been nerfed. He used to be better. By 1 point. It was a very minor nerf. Really, the Zabu nerf is what hurt him. He was way too much in the old Zabu days. Now he's still good. Still got it. Also, the give the opponent rocks strategy is great against Thanos. And against, Lockjaw of any kind. Which, yeah, I'll bast. Lockjaw Thor, still a popular free-to-play deck as well. Here we go. Got the Cork start. That's what he wants. Hopefully I never draw that rock. Okay. I will Kitty. At least the normal bots can make the occasional good plays. Yeah, they're not like full random. They're not crazy. So I pick you up. I play you again. I guess I play Falcon. And then I play Kitty. I don't know. This one is feeling like a pretty weak hand for us, to be sure. It's like there's a secret code that makes it so Lockjaw always draws the rocks. He loves playing fetch with the rocks. It's a dog thing, I guess. I do want to play Bast now to hit my Hawk and my rock, frankly. So we play Bast. Then I could just play the Beast, I guess. What is bouncing anything really going to do for me? I have no Angela or no Bishop again. How are we finding these games so consistently? Pull you back, play you again. You've never seen Ego make decent plays in the few games that you've had him, Nero. He never does. You never will. Atuma works well with Professor X, and Atuma works very well with Null. You get a self-sacrifice, and then you get the Null cheated out early, and then you go into a Zola on the Null. And there's your full combo. Alright, Mr. Hawk. Little kitty here. 9 power kitty. Let's go. You had a bot Shang your Null on Nidavellir while you had him cloned with Mystique in another lane and a massive Venom in the third. Ooh. It hurts. It hurts. Actual stats of the Rock and Ben Brode's mind. When Ben Brode wants you to snap on rocks, this is what he's thinking of. Ego's won you more 8-cubers and then lost you 8-cubers, so you love him. Freddy Bands, when are you going to Vegas? And will you take me with you? Want to share in this luck? I don't think Ego has been too kind to me, but it is all perception bias. Well, there goes the Shang-Chi. Alright. And his own hawk. Right, right. But now I draw, and his hawk is too small to get clipped. Yep, but mine is just big enough. Oof, oof. Big oof. Do I play Chavez, or do I pick up... He does flip first, but he's not going to build... I don't think he's going to develop anything that's big enough to get hit by my Shang-Chi. So I could play Bishop, Kitty, Rock. That represents 5, 6, 7, 8 points, but it's distributed, so it's less total points, but it could be distributed more minutely than just dropping the Chavez, which I'm tempted to do right here. And then I like move Kitty. It would take me down to losing on the Avengers compound, so I might as well move everyone. Tough. Tough game. Again, no Angela. We got Bishop late. There needs to be an Ego equals retreat title. Rarely get Ego though, so it just YOLO snap every time. I mean, that's the etiquette, right? Oh, he had the 2 of them. Either way, either way. Yeah, because the Quinjet, the Quinjet and the Zabu, he was able to play both together. Wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chat? What did we just see? How is my hawk alive? That's crazy. My hawk should not be alive, right? If it's a bug, unfortunately I can't give Valentine health back, but I can retreat here for the cubes to give him the win. It was bugged because I moved it. What's the interaction where the move would allow it to survive? The move messed up the ongoing for the second and then it set up later. It died and respawned? It did not respawn. Hawk Up didn't update his power until after Shang was played. Is that intentional? Is it intentional, or should I retreat here? It changed to 3 when it moved and it didn't update until after because he flips first. So it's intentional? Not saying that's right, that's just what happened. He had priority? He did have priority. I think it's intentional. It's true that it always works that way. Scorpion says I should retreat to be fair. But it is true that the cards, they will move, but then they don't apply to the location until after, like, in priority order. I think it is how it's supposed to work. I'm going to keep it. I might just play Falcon here, though. Tempo Falcon. Moved cards resolve after cards are played. Right, they are moved to the location, but then they don't, like, apply to the location until initiative order. So strange, so strange. Let's get the bishop in. So I hate getting a line of beast on danger room, but I don't want to sacrifice the bishop here. I could bishop over here, I suppose. It was just so odd. I was like, how is the hawk alive? And then the fact that he was still enough to be able to win even after the kitty died was crazy. That explains why the Devil Dino survived the other day. There you go, the spider. Learn something new every day that you tune into the Teddy Ninja stream. Is this the GOAT deck? It might be. I think this is the first time we've seen Cosmo make his appearance. I am going to Bast and Beast, but I don't know what order. I don't mind if Bast... I don't mind if she comes back, and I guess I do mind, because Bishop can get scaled. You now have a new reason to hate New York? What are the other reasons? It's overcrowded, it has too many rats, traffic is terrible, you can't find parking, and the pizza's overrated? I'm just picking fights, aren't I? So my Shang-Chi will not be able to clip his monster. I can Bast again to be able to get the Angela buffed up. That's kind of fun. Yeah. That's why Vision can be so complicated to destroy. Yeah. Just pinned Kitty. Need 300 tokens. Ooh, weird like me. You're so close. Hope you're able to make it up. Devil Dino looking pretty strong there. We did not find our combos, and now is when he just plays the Shang-Chi. We flip first, so we're kind of vulnerable. But I could try and play some mitigating factors here. I get 3, 6, 7. I'm going up 7. It's so close, but I don't win. I'm getting +7 on the right to 24. It's not enough. It's only for 2 cubes. I'll flip it. Kitty better than Warhead? Kitty better than Warhead. Chat, what do we think? Kitty better than Warhead. I'm finding more success immediately with Kitty, but I've played Bounce a lot, and I really enjoy the deck. Negasonic didn't quite pan out with Destruction to be very good. I think Negasonic still has a future in the Sarah control and tempo control kind of decks. I think Negasonic is still going to be quite good. But right now, Kitty, I'm really high on Kitty. Like, she's doing work. Max Jones, I love you too. Great to see you here. Nero, you like Kitty more than Negasonic? All right. We got a battle on our hands. Valentine pulled it all the way back last time to be able to get us down to the final plays. One of your favorite X-Men too? Okay, so we were trying to figure out... I was trying to figure out her power selection. She has Lockheed the Dragon, who is an alien, not a dragon. She can phase through things, which makes her like a discount vision. Does she have any other powers? She can airwalk, so she kind of flies. Jeff is better than both. I'm envisioning the thumbnails already for what I'm going to do for Jeff, and I'm excited. We'll play Bast, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and play Hood. Turn 3, I can play Beast. Turn 4, I can play Hawk. Put the pressure on. This is it. I mean, when you get a couple good cards to be able to cycle, and then the Beast here, he could catch us out with a Cosmo. That is something that he could do. I think I need to play you and then my Demon. Then we can set up Bishop on 4. It's Bishop off curve. We'll see. Jeff over Galactus and Thanos. Yep. Confirmed. I thought Lockheed belonged to Magic, or was that just for the New Mutants movie? Lockheed is always in the... There's the Cosmo. Lockheed is always in the art for Kitty. She sent Wolverine back in time? How? How is that possible? We get the Bishop. I think I go Bishop here. Then I can Falcon to pick him up. On the final turn, we can still squeeze in Hawk plus like a Korg. We're losing on left. Only know Kitty via the X-Men Evolution cartoon from way back and the X-Men movies. Yeah, she's not one of the most prominent characters, that's for sure. There she is. Do I want to pick them up? Or do I just play, like, Hawk? I can play the Hawk, and then I can play the Chavez. Yeah, that feels better. Devil D. Gonna be hard to top him. Like dropping the Chavez, as long as he plays on Vibranium Mines, he gets us. Anything that he plays over there.
Opponent snapped.
The snap doesn't mean anything. He has a max of 5 damage that he can do to us. I think we do leave though.
Escaped.
High Evo release date? Yes, with the Guardians of the Galaxy is the anticipation. It's not confirmed, but it's believed to be in 2 seasons. So after the Hitmonkey season is when we expect to get High Evo. Kitty was the one in the Days of Future Past who sent Wolverine's consciousness into his past self, confusing stuff. Okay. Fascinating. Hey, Rhinosaur. Thank you for the raid, mate. I'm a little slow on picking up on the raid, but it's great to see you. We battled Rhinosaur in our tournament. The Hannah's Cat Cafe tournament. I'll go Angela. I didn't see Rhinosaur hop into the chat, but I hope you're doing well. In the movie, in the original comic, it's Kitty who goes back in time, not Wolverine. Ooh. Why do they call her Kitty Pryde and not Shadowcat? Everyone else has their hero names? No idea. So her hero name is Shadowcat, but then Kitty Pryde is just her character name? Kitty used to be played by Ellen Page. Why not Shadowcat? That is very strange. Everybody else is using their hero names. Okay, so let's get Kitty on the Angela. This is the whole idea that we have rocking. And then we go Korg. And then heck, the Rock does buff the Bishop. So I'll play it over here. Kitty Pryde sounds like a superhero name. It kind of does, especially with its spelling. Kitty Pryde has the ability in the comic books of phasing through air, space, time, and all that. Okay. So she's not just discount vision because she has the time element of her powers, whereas vision is locked in his space and time. Then I play her again. Keep on amping up the Angela. Play the Hawk while we got it. Or do we just protect the Hawk? We might just protect the Hawk here. From the Shang-Chi. Yeah. We're gonna get Angela to the point where Shang-Chi hits him, which is crazy. Wouldn't mind variants that have the character names instead of the hero names, though. It would be a cool twist. Different direction to take things. Okay. Do we just Chavez, or do I pull Kitty back? Play her again. Then play... Well, hang on. I would pull Kitty back. I would play... No, I wouldn't play Falcon. I would play... Hood buffs Bishop. Mysterio goes mid. Kitty comes back left. And then a 10-point Hawk and a 4-point Mysterio are our chosen champions. He flips first. The Shang-Chi will be able to catch Angela. But we are coming back with the Bishop buffs and the Kitty Pryde buffs. So that's looking okay. They would go up to 15. I would lose 9, taking me down to 9. But then I gain 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the Bishop. I think I do make it. With Kitty in the game, Angela might be back to her old title of Queen of Efficiency. I think so. He goes for it. The Shang-Chi was all he had. Mysterio flips. Buff the Bishop up to 13, 14. Let's go. Luke Cage's superhero name is Power Man. Oh, that's true. We got Luke Cage. It's just a guy. I could swap Kitty and Mysterio. You're right. If I swapped Kitty and Mysterio, then I would have gotten an additional illusion, which would have been 1 point more efficient on the Bishop. Good call, good call. Thank you, Canich. Here we go. Now just to seal the deal. Finally managed to catch a live stream. Greetings from the UK. Love the Snap content. Ironhide01, thank you. Great to have you on the stream, my friend. We've been testing Kitty all day. It's been a great time. Seeing where we can take her. Power Man. I don't know how I feel. I kind of like Luke Cage. Luke Cage is okay as a superhero name. It's got a ring to it. Round 7, high stakes. Put him down. I do have the Falcon, so I think I wait on playing Hood to Vormir. We go straight to Korg. Yeah. Yeah, Luke Cage isn't even his real name. So it kind of is. Okay. What's the verdict on Kitty? A must-buy ramen noodle? Must-buy. So it's a recommended buy from me if you meet 2 criteria. As long as you're going to be able to have the stockpile of tokens for High Evolutionary in 2 seasons, I'm putting that as like the highest priority card acquisition at the moment. As long as you're able to grab him, and you're going to still have tokens open to be able to buy another 5-cost card, then it's Kitty Pryde competing with Stagron for the top priority. And I really like Kitty Pryde. So the other thing is, if you want to be hitting bounce hard with Hitmonkey next season, then I think Kitty is going to slot in to build the best version of a bounce deck. And it's looking really good on that line. So I would recommend buying her if you want to rock with the Hitmonkey. And if you're still going to be able to buy High Evolutionary in 2 seasons. Hood, Falcon. Put him down, pick him up. Now, Stagron is good. Stagron is also going to make a strong case for himself being a powerful card. The Kitty Pryde doesn't just have to play in bounce. It's where I found the most success with her myself, but a lot of other content creators have been using her in Lockjaw and also in Doomwave style decks, because Kitty is not affected by the wave power alteration. So she becomes a fun efficiency piece just to slot in as a 1-drop in a lot of different kind of mix and match options. Let's go Hawk here and then get rid of the Hood. We are loaded. 5,000 tokens away from Kitty. Well, keep us updated, Cook. Sounds like you're closing in rapidly. Got 15,000 tokens. Haven't gotten anything since Kang. Ramen Noodle, buy Kitty. I think you'll be happy. As long as you are interested in bounce. Like if you have no intention of playing a bounce deck, then her applications in Lockjaw and the wave decks don't seem as powerful. Also, the developers have said that some of her current broken interactions are not intended. The way that Collector doesn't buff himself, and the way that Beast is not maintaining the power alteration. I think we're going to get a patch on her, and she's going to get a little better. They flip first. They could manage to protect themselves here. I really want to knock over the Devil Dino. Then you just go hard on Baxter Building, I guess. Or do you put a poker into Vormir? This way we get the buffs on the Angela as well. Yeah, I think this is it. Hitmonkey going to be next season pass reward card? Yes. Hitmonkey guaranteed next season. Yeah, he's going to be so much fun. Hitmonkey at 2-0. Gain +2 for every card that you played on this turn. Pair that up with Kitty bouncing back and forth. Pair that up with Mysterio. Pair that up with Bast. Oh, baby. Great game, great game. Rematch with the Valentine. There we have it, there we have it. Alright, we've been live for over 3.5 hours. we're going to call the stream here on our testing of Kitty Pryde. So once again, in summary, if you guys have just been hopping in, I think that the best application for Kitty is in the bounce deck. This deck is lean, it's mean, and we were even beating decks that were ramp decks that hit us with Sandman. So I think we could be looking at a shift in the meta, at least a little bit. On the lower ranks, this deck gets it done. Everything else that we messed around with Kitty, I'm going to keep on working. Stay tuned to the channel if you want to be able to get notified once we come out with any other Kitty Pryde adaptations. But we're going to call the stream here. Thank you for everybody who came to hang out with us. It was great spending the Wednesday afternoon with all of you guys. We'll be back streaming on Friday, same place and time. Hope to see you guys there. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.